Hello, and welcome to this stream where I play 7th Panzer. Why is there a stream where I play 7th Panzer? Well, it's a long story. Hang on. Can't be too specific about it, but basically, I saw some people arguing about 7th Panzer. Can't really be too specific about it. I have no recollection of what specifically they said or where they said it or when they said it. And then I just immediately waded in and started chatting rubbish. And it struck me after a while that perhaps that wasn't the right thing to do. And when I was pressed for an actual opinion, I discovered that I didn't have one because I don't play this div. So, you know, as part of being a good person, it's time for me to learn this div so I can actually have a proper opinion. Learn this div so I can actually have a proper opinion. Learn this div so I can actually have a proper opinion. And then we can become a better person. So that's what it's all about today. We're learning 7th Panzer. We're learning because Warno ranked. So that's what it's all about today. It's on Twitch. So that's what it's all about today. It's on Twitch. It's yeah, it's because of the Twitch stream. I know. I was trying to fix that. Why 7th? I just said, didn't I? Were you not listening? I witnessed some people having an argument about 7th, and I waded in and immediately started being unhelpful and making unhelpful comments, right? And then I realized that's not me anymore. I'm a good person now. I don't do that anymore. So, I need to stop doing it. So when I realized, oh, I need to have a... Okay, what's my actual opinion? I realized that I don't have one. So it's like, well, crap, I gotta atone for my sins and play, man, what is this deck? Who made this deck? This guy surely is not allowed an opinion. Anyway. So I'm pretty sure he gets to, like, here. The same time I get to about here. I can't remember. But we'll get some T-55s, because they're good in the opener. Although FS Jaeger are going to beat him up. I think maybe one T-55 would be optimal. So, we'll see what happens. 7th is definitely not the best div, but I don't know if it's strong or not, which is why we find ourselves here. I need to, and I'll probably lose the first couple games. I was 27Y. You said it was as good as 2.0. Maybe I'm just... I played against somebody else, and he was like playing 2nd Panzer. Well, this is what we're here to ascertain, Box. I need to develop my political opinion here and do something other than just chat rubbish all day. So I'm here to atone for my sins and to do some learning. So we'll see. Because I mean, you've beaten me with this div before, Box. Right? You were playing under an alt, and we were on Airport Duel, and I was like, it's not fair he's playing on an alt. But you know, I probably would have lost anyway. But this was before my reformation, of course. So, oh crap! I mean, oh darn, he is ready. Being a good person is very difficult. So we're gonna learn some 7th Panzer. My initial thoughts on this div are that I think it's interesting that there is a div that doesn't have a max range tank. Like, I think that is interesting. Whether or not it's viable in the slightest is what we're here to find out, basically. So, we'll find out. What do I even want in life? I sort of want to get a Conkers to here. Or I could get a tank to there. You know, a tank that can't shoot the reinforcement. Yeah, I think this can. I think this can. We'll get the cheaper one. No, we won't.
Panzer einsatzbereit.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a fault. I think the optimum way to play it, because the way I lost against KU 220 million, whatever, is he just spent 40 minutes just building up T-72s, or 30 minutes. And in the last 10 minutes, he just clicked on Q and clicked Q and clicked on me. And this wall of tanks appeared. Just blew everybody up. I might be exaggerating for comedic effect, but that's basically what happened. So, what do I spend my last 125 points on? I could buy a helicopter. No, I'm just going to buy a bunch of these things because they're funny. So if I can get one, like, back here, that would be funny. I can get one to there, that would be funny. And then I can try and get one to... I don't know. I could get one over here, that would be funny. This is probably a waste of points. I mean, being funny is not an optimum play. But if I get that to there, that would actually be huge. Large. Yeah, I don't know if this is the play either. So the way I've built the deck is sort of like arty spam with a fob, and arty air spam, like the old fourth, and tank spam, and I feel like I might be trying to do too much there. Thank you for waiting. So I don't know this div, which is why I'm playing it. So we'll find out. We'll find out. So I'd like to take the time to thank the generous channel joiners. The names on the screen. They get a weaker opener because they spent all their money on a fob and 2 tank CVs. So maybe this is not intelligent. So fourth is so they get the same thing fourth does, but fourth gets more of them and they get the AA ones. So I don't know, I guess there's probably a couple ways you could build the deck, but I need to play it. I need to find out. I don't see anybody. I'm gonna be more aggressive. Somebody Steam messaging me? Look at me, Mom, I'm on TV. Well, you're not because it's disabled, right? So you will never know who said that. Whoops. What the heck's going on there? So he's put somebody in there. So I'm not sure how many games our opponent has had. This is kind of looking like a I've not had that many games kind of. Okay, so there's lots of Milan 2s about. Okay. Wait, where'd they all go? Oh no! Oh, well, you see, there you go. This div sucks ass, clearly. How can you see me? Oh, I think I still got it. Kind of hard to tell. And he's got something over there. So that was probably not intelligent, but we did it anyway. Oh, double lux definitely beats this thing. And the FS Jaegers have Panzerfaust 10 million, so it's difficult to deal with them. I mean, Panzerfaust 3. So we'll buy... Well, we can't see anything. This is sort of the problem. I seem to have neglected my recon helicopters, which was perhaps less than intelligent. So we really need to get this guy out of there because the FS Jaeger is going to ruin his day. Oh, there you go. So they've smoked. They fear the T-55. So yeah, it's a funny div, and I should know it. Basically, I should know how to play it. So that's why we're here. And you see, the Leopard ones can't really. Oh, what? Okay, I thought I was just out of range there, but I didn't check it. So get what I deserve. Breaking Bad theme begins to play. So now we can't send this in because we don't know. Oh, yikes. There's all sorts of crap over there. So if we could kill that, that'd be big. Large even. But, you know, that was a side shot, and the smoke has now obscured my recon unit from seeing the enemy command tag. So we'll have to settle for... No, we see him. I don't know how we see him. I think it's... Yo, yeah, it's this guy. Fire? Oh, so good at this game. Oh man, did you see how I hit? I have 350% missiles there, roughly, and I got 3 hits. That's because I'm good at the game. Now, if you take out a paid membership on the Hippie YouTube channel, you will also hit all your RNG shots, or your money back. I mean, actually, not your money back. I actually don't know how to do refunds. I think you would have to request a refund from YouTube. I don't think I could choose to give you the money back. You see, now that I'm a good person, I no longer deal in misinformation, so I retract that statement. So, I'm not sure what happened to all those looks. Especially because I didn't bring a recon heli, so I'm getting a little bit concerned about that. And we know he's here somewhere. That was for the tank, which is dead. Oh, hang on. That should be following that, really. And we should buy another cub. Or at least a shilker to complement the cub. And I'm quite happy to somehow kill that transport. Sure. Let's do a vibe check on this. We got the T-55. Oh no, we know there's a Milan 2 in there. I remember now. So, yeah, okay. So we bought all the artillery. We bought the FOB for a reason, so let's start buying all the artillery. Well, it looks like Pioneer Armburst spam is going to get me there. Can't see myself surviving Pioneer Armburst spam. Which means that we need something there to sort of shore that up. So, we bought the artillery. Oh, there they are. Oh, I tried to unload, but I wasn't... I mean, I thought I was fast enough, but... No, what am I saying? The game is perfect. As a good person, I have no complaints about the game. I simply played badly. So we're going to buy 2 T-55s for over there. And next game, I'm going to put a recon heli in my deck, because this is absurd. Right, so I'm not sure what this is going to be useful against. But I don't think he's got AA. So... he's just sort of doing standard second Panzer things where, you know, they just don't run out of anything. Oh, that was a good, nice clean kill, as they say. Is that the... okay. So the Cub should rinse that. I think he's going for the Conkers. Alright, I think the Cub might have done some missing there. And the Conkers is dead, and the Shilka wasn't close enough to deal with it. Yeah, I know what evac Winchester is. Come on, man. I know what evac Winchester is. So yeah, we're doing some losing here. We did buy this, but I don't have a good target for it because he's moving so fast, so I'm not sure what to do about it. Oh, okay, so he's in that grain silo. Oh, and that grain silo. Okay, I see how this is gonna go. Right, so we'll just buy 2 of these. Oh, okay, at least we know he's in that middle thing. I'm not sure. Yeah, this is just like less and less intelligent. Yeah, we're just probably gonna lose this game. I don't think I had much of a game plan. Paying the price for that. So that's, yeah, he's just like, he's got a lot of Milan 2s, I've noticed. Seems to have a lot of those. I think the RM70 should get some kills on that, I think. So we just need to, yeah, there we go, it's low cohesion now, so we don't even have to shoot that. We need to shoot the Leopard 1 and get this to kill the Leopard 2. Okay, so we smoked off with basically everything at once. Here comes an... uh-oh. Right, come on, where's my Cub hit? I fired a lot of Cub missiles. I'm yet to receive a Cub hit. Come on, I've invested big monies in my AA net, and it appears to be doing nothing. I am yet to receive a hit with any missile in this conflict. I'm somewhat flabbergasted by that. Perhaps it was entirely my fault. Not sure how, though. So now he's flying over my second Cub, and I'm yet to receive a Cub hit. I've been a good boy all day, doing lots of good person things, and I could not help but notice that I got 6 Cub shots there across 2 launchers, and 0 Cub hits. Now, the arrogant Amogus would say something like, "That's not fair." But thankfully, as a good person, I'm just not sure what to say. Yeah, alright. Sure. Why not? It all makes sense to me. You just gotta open your eyes, I suppose. It is nothing out of the ordinary in that whole situation. That all made sense. So, you know, stop complaining. Stop complaining about your 2 Cubs and your ASFs and all your other stuff not hitting anything. And just hit reset, and it's time to move on. It's time to move on. So we're moving on. So I am going to buy some ATGMs now because I'm a bit worried about. Actually, can I afford the AT? Oh, that guy's still there. Okay. He doesn't have his smoke because let's have a supply truck around there. Hey, this is the first game. It's the first game. You can't expect great things on the first game, right? First game's the practice game. This is where we do our learning. Might want to stop reversing after a while. Oh, the reverse speed is just as fast as the forward speed there, so that doesn't really matter. So we'll just send this out. And I should have made a bigger play over here, really. Oh, for fuck's sake. He's got to evac because he's just going to nuke me. I mean, it doesn't seem to matter how much AA I have. Oh, hello. Right, so if you want to do some damage to enemy planes, what you need is a seed plane, apparently. That's not good. So, Cub's back up to full strength. Not sure what he was going for with that. He's got a lot of planes. Oh yeah, he's been shot by the invisible man in this building, I forgot. That's life. So, get some supply. And where's my RM-70? Oh, right, so this is dead. I tried to fast move it, but apparently fast moving involves reversing out of the forest, then turning around, and then going down the road. So that didn't work out. So, yeah, we're in for a nice long game, as was foretold. And we're just going to put this on return fire. And we're going to buy... We need like recon and stuff, I suppose. I'm really not sure what happened to those Luxes. They're just going to show up somewhere and kill all my stuff, and there's nothing I can do about it because I don't have a recon heli, which was my fault. This div does get them. So that's... I don't know, it might even be going for the fog. I'm yet to receive that magical of ideas, the Cub hit. I've had plenty of Cub shots, but no Cub hits as of yet. So I'm a little upset about that. Alright, he's very dead. I mean, I can't see that working out. I don't think he has a seed plane. He's just sort of just sitting there and surviving. Just flying around in circles. Don't think he has a seed plane. But we need... I mean, we need a second cub, clearly, because the first one's not doing anything. This should probably come over here now. Whoa, not that way. So I'm a little concerned about the way this game is going. But like I said, we're not going to win the... Alright. So there must be an ATGM in there, I suppose. We're not going to win the first game. It's about the second game and the third game. This is why we're playing the div. We're trying to learn the div. I guess he's like literally just outside of cub range. Sat there like just outside of cub range. I should take the time to note that 2nd Panzergren and 8th US Infantry are the strongest divs in the game right now. That's why you see so much of them. So, you know, 7th, probably not strongest div in the game. But I think there's still... I think it's still... Well, we're here to find out if it's playable. And I think my strategy was just bad, basically. Right, here we go. Right, so we got another cub miss. But maybe next time, you know. And we got another cub miss. But maybe next time, you know. Something wrong with our bloody ships today. So, we do lack auto cannons in this division. But we can get a couple of these. The main concern is, of course, the Marders will kill these. The SPWs. Which is what the Conkers is for. But does the Conkers even one-shot that? Because it's got 5 armor. Yes, it does. Okay, so lesson learned. And he seems to think that there's nobody in here. Yeah, so he's just going to spam Panzer Grenadier Marder, I guess. Which is probably going to work. Right, that's a misfire. To shoot, like, here. Oh, no. I thought I had a bit more time than that. I wasn't paying enough attention. But hey, the first game's always the hardest. You know, the first game's always the hardest. Okay. Apparently this housing block is not sufficient cover. So, we're gonna buy another helicopter. And we will now... Oh, no! I meant to buy the bomber, and I bought the AA-2. Well, what can I say? That was a bit silly of me. Right, so we got another cub miss there. I'm holding out for a hero. Alright, it appears that his AA does not suffer from being a cub. Right, so that went... Oh, no, he's dead. He's dead. Yeah, he just flew over the Eyehawk and exploded. So that was a bit silly of me. Right, so we're going to move here, and then I've forgotten where the Eyehawk came from. Here we go again. Right, so now he's flying over 2 cubs. So I'm very confident this time. I'm so confident right now that my cubs are going to get a cub hit. Why am I so bad at this game? I don't understand it. Why am I so bad at this game? What did I do that made me this bad? Like, from my perspective, it kind of looks like I'm firing cub shots constantly and they're not hitting. But the truth is that I'm a baddie. So we need to get to the bottom of this. And figure out what the hell's going on. Right, now there's one. And there's another one right there somewhere. There it is. Right. Okay, apparently the T-72 is dead. I don't know what killed it because I wasn't looking. Oh, we're not going to fire from next to the fob. We've learned our lesson. There are many times in a man's life when he has to ask himself, why did he bother coming home early from uni today? He should have just stayed there, because this is just as bad an experience as working on his PhD. Two more cup shots? What is happening? I'm just flabbergasted. What? I'm gonna have to make a video about this. I'll edit that part out because that one hit, so that doesn't fit the narrative. Okay. Yeah, a video has to be made. This is absurd. That's just happened so many times. Is that the dip? I feel like when I play fourth, these things do that a lot more often. I did not land that. Sorry, that's something I do when I'm stressed out. If you ever see me at uni, I'm always humming that. I need to break out of this malaise. This is a learning experience. We're here to learn. We're here to learn, right? We're here to learn. That's why we're here. We're here to learn. And learning involves sacrifice of brain cells, apparently. So... yeah, I don't know about this, man. I don't think it's working out. I shouldn't have attacked at the start. I think that was my mistake, because it's a late game div, clearly, and I just didn't adhere to that. And we'll buy the bombers, and we'll do some bombing. Well, I think he's going to vanish. Yeah, he's doing that vanishing act. We do have this guy like, right here, but... hang on. So we don't actually have a CV in there. I'm not sure where my... Alright, so we got 2 misses that time. But we got some hits before, so it's all even. It all works out. It all makes sense in the end. In the final analysis. Because, yeah, like, we very much did try to kill that guy, but he was having none of it. I'm not sure why this is still in theatre. Right, so what happened to that tank CV I never bought? I need infantry CVs in this division, I think. I think what I've opted for here is very, very silly. Come on, get that side shot off. Miss. Come on, next one. Redeem yourself, miss. Redeem yourself. Alright, there we go. You know, sometimes things just don't go the way you think they're gonna go. But that's part of the fun. Like, this guy is playing really badly, but I'm just playing worse. Like, all he's doing is just driving into the zone, right? Like, I'm not cutting his reinforcements. I'm not hitting with my cubs. I'm not hitting with my ASFs. Obviously, the cubs right now are out of ammo, you know. And then this thing, I don't know if the accuracy... I think the accuracy on these went down last patch. It definitely didn't used to be 45. I think that is the truth. It definitely didn't used to be 45. So I think that might be why it's performing a little bit worse than I anticipated it should. But no, we've made our mistakes, and now we're going to lose this game. But we're going to take the opportunity to do some learning. But yeah, I think I have been quite a bad person recently. Like, I recently got into an argument with somebody about 7th Panzer, which is why I'm playing 7th Panzer now. And that was bad. Oh no. Get on your feet, or you will explode. Okay. And then the Cubs do some missing. They do some missing there. They do some missing. Oh, they do some hitting. We're going to have to delete that from the video. Panzerfaust 3 is a pretty scary piece of kit. Right, so time to pull it back. Any second now. But yeah, we've been playing very badly. We don't really understand our division, I feel. And that is leading to some low brain plays, small brain plays, I suppose you could call them. This guy is routed, and it will now explode. Bella V, I suppose. Oh no, he's target switching. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Alas, my thingy-mabob is not working properly. That's a mortar. I'm just going to blow that up. That's a Gepard. He does get better infantry than me. I mean, just because it's like larger squads, it just makes it better. So you don't want him to get into this position where he's able to get in your town. This is like the worst case scenario, basically. Which is obviously what's happened, so that's not good. I wasn't really spending my points. I'm not familiar with this deck, and now I know what I will change. So there's big learnings from me. Apparently I'm going to need 2 cards of Cubs. Whoa, I didn't even realize this guy was still in theatre. I sort of assumed he wouldn't be able to dive my AA like that, but... I mean, I've even updated it with the CV. It should be 55% accuracy. But I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. I just feel like the Cubs, they're just not doing a lot of hitting. I really do think a systematic study is necessary here, because I do feel that I've been hard done by. I really do think that. Like, there was one hit there in about 6 missiles. I know he's got 20% ECM or whatever it is. It might be 30, but I just feel like something's not going my way here. But yeah, we've lost this game. Because all he's going to do for the rest of the game is just put 11-man squads in. And we can't beat that because our squads aren't 11-man. And we've taken too many bad trades. So I think the right thing to do would be to resign. What is the right thing to do? Obviously, we're not winning. I mean, I'm too out of it. And we've failed to cut his reinforcements. Because I haven't really made an effort to do that. So, interesting. Yeah, don't do a PhD tech. I'm telling you, it's not worth it. It doesn't matter what you're studying, don't do it. Unless you're doing pure chemistry, in which case you probably have to. Probably don't have a choice. So yeah, we made too many mistakes. I'm just going to hit reset. I'm going to hit timeout. Hit reset. And we're gonna try this again. And next time I'm not going to attack at the start. I Undervalued? Under-respected. I've disrespected the second Panzergren pick, because when you're playing second Panzergren, all you've got to do is just spawn all your units and then you win, basically. And I have not been respecting that. There's only one cub left. Oh my god, it hit something. So, you know, we've got lots of tanks now, but it's too late because we've lost the zone. And we're not getting back in there as long as there's 10 million Jaeger in there, so I think it's best just to start again. No, you didn't tell me that. Why? First question. So yeah, that was just poor play from me, really. I mean, I don't think he played particularly well at all. As you can see, he's not that high up the ranking, despite having like double or maybe even triple my games. He's got quadruple my games this season, but you see that he's like ranked 200, so he's not like That's a really interesting account, though. He's bought the game and all he's played is ranked. I've got a lot of respect for him, and he's playing multiple divisions. He's got a 58% win rate. Interesting. So, yeah, that was just me playing like shit. So let's fix the deck, you know. Oh, and we need to get the text up. Look at this. This guy said, look, I'm on TV. There you go. Now he's on TV. So we need to fix the deck. So what do I want out of my 7th Panzer deck? I want the game to go late. I mean, I personally hate late game divisions. But I want the game to go late so that eventually I can just chuck 15 T-72s at them and beat them. So that's what I want. So how do I achieve that? First things first, we need CV. So we're going to take this out, because what is the point of this? This is a Helo Hunter. Oh, did I swear? I apologize. Oh, US... Sorry, this was from the American Independence Day stream, where I played the 101st Airborne and I won 6 times in a row. You know, because it's such a weak division. I think Panzer... Okay. DDR... 0. 1 world. So we'll get rid of that. That saves me 3 AP, which gives me 2 slots, which is huge. So the first slot's going to go on some CVs, which aren't tank CVs. And then I don't need... Oh, I see. And now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this, and I'm going to replace it with the Conker's Jeep, which is now good stealth. Or, you know, BRDM. It's now good stealth, so that makes it a lot better. So that's going to be my long range in the blobby fights. I'm going to have T-72s with a bunch of these behind. Or, you know, 2 of them. Hang on, how have I got so much AP? Oh yeah, because I got rid of the tank CV, which gives me another 2 AP, which I can then put on a recon helicopter, because I really feel that I was missing that before. I do like to be able to see my opponent. So, there you go. I don't see the need... I mean, this is 30 points for KPV, whereas I can get this for 35. So, we're going to get rid of that. You get a... Recon BMP1's a bit rubbish, to be honest. SU-22 is your Helo Hunter. Exactly. 1 supply is not enough if your fob is owned. Yeah, but my fob will not be owned. The fob won't die. Don't worry about that. And next, I feel like the Pioneer Flam was sort of underperforming in that game, but I don't know if that's just because I sort of put all 4 of them in a row and then let them all die. So that might have been on me. Motschutsen SVD is basically a 3MG Motschutsen squad. That's how you can see it. So I don't agree with losing my capability. I love how 1 AP is 10 points. That's so I'm not gonna go for that. I do like the Malyutka. You can spot the fob with sound. No, you can't. The fob doesn't make a sound. You can. I mean, from units driving into it, you can spot it. You know, because the unit has to drive to the fob, so you could spot it then. But I think the fob itself doesn't make a sound. We'll listen in next game. Is 7th any good? Well, I don't know. So far, we've lost 1 game. I think it's probably all right. It's just not my play style, so I need to learn 7th. So that's why we're here. It's easy to spot. Well, look, if it gets sniped, I'll just claim that they're stream sniping and remove them from my friends list, so we don't have to worry too much about that. This is a very interesting missile, right? Because it's 35% accuracy, but it shoots from so far away that it's more. So I'm actually going to try that, because we got the seed as well, so, you know. And the mega range, like the standoff is huge. And you get 4 of them in a card, as opposed to 2 of the AT. Oh no, you get 3 of the AT. But this getting the missile nerf really hurts it. Like, they just never hit anymore. Recon BMP1 doesn't have smoke. Oh, I see what you're saying. So, yeah, you're listening in for the units because you're waiting for them to stop. Yeah, but I mean... Yeah, so that's basically what I said. That you're listening to the unit, you're not listening to the fob. Unless I've misunderstood you again. Does this have smoke? No. Okay. Right, so... Let's see what happens if we don't play like a moron. So what do I want out of my division? I want a 40-minute game. And I want to RT and tank my opponent. I want to RT and tank my opponent. So that's what we're going to do. What is a fob? Is this audio thing for real? Yeah, haven't you seen the video? I made a video about it called Every Pro in the Game is Cheating, Including Me. It's real. It's very real. I will now link the video. Basically, how's it going, Synod? It's better on YouTube. It's better on YouTube. That's the sound thing. Right, so we're going to try again. And if this guy snipes me, I'm removing him off my friends list. So hopefully you heard that. 2 people searching. We'll just wait a few seconds. Did I see Homelander's video? He sent it me. And I watched a couple of minutes of it. Oh, you just got into Warno. Okay, I apologize. What? He will have... Whoever they are will have found a game by now. No doubt. Unranked. I didn't watch all of it because he told me it was in Russian. Does it concern me? Am I in the video? Because obviously, if I am, then I need to watch it, right? But I think if Box was searching, we would have got him by now. Actually, no, because he's ranked 19, so we probably wouldn't. Why don't you queue off screen? Good idea. So let's just play Heli Attack 2. Could edit this part out, yeah. So it's none of them, so I don't have to remove anybody off my... I just don't want to lose. I'm not going to beat Box. Especially not on this div, because I don't play it. Right, so we're now on the bad side of 2 legs. We're against third, and third doesn't get the forward deployed. So I think we're going to be okay. I think this is going to be my game. So this time, we're not going to rush like an idiot. We're not going to rush like an idiot. So we're definitely not going to send Spezialaufklärer down here. Because that would be foolish. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to send an SPW over here to get recon. We're not going to send a Conkers to here to get shots off on all the reinforcements. We're not going to do any of that. We're not going to do any of that. We're not going to marvel at the fact that this has 10 rounds, which means you don't really have to resupply it. We're not going to... we are going to buy 2 CVs on the opener. Because you should just do that anyway on 2 legs. Do you get HAs though? Well, this is the point. If we get to the point where he can buy HAs, then we've already lost the game. So, no need to worry about that, basically. So we cannot do the strat, basically, because his is a late game div, and all my units start backwards. No, they don't. It's just a strangely designed vehicle. So we cannot do the funny thing. Because we need to take advantage of the fact that he's weak early. So the main thing we need to concern ourselves with are his helicopters at the start. So we're going to buy this thing, which is now we have learned not very good, but we'll make it work. So we're ready. And yeah, exactly. The Su-22 kills the HA. Genosse. What does Genosse mean? Because hallo is hello in German, as well as, you know, Guten Tag. The molding MiG. Yeah, this definitely is my molding MiG now. Although it's not the MLD, is it? I don't know what the difference is. Ready when you are. Means comrade. Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah, sorry, I never read your comment about why you decided to do a PhD. Did you write it? I wish I wasn't doing a PhD. I really do. But I've committed to this course of action. My cousin was telling me he wanted to do one. I think I convinced him not to. If you enjoy pain. But no, to be honest, there's a small subset of people who I call true believers. True believers. And they really believe in the subject matter. And they should do PhDs. There's a very small subset of them. Like, I'm a 60% believer in chemical engineering. It cuts your work week in half while increasing your total pay. What kind of wacky country are you? Oh, no, it's Ukraine, right? I don't know. In the UK, if you do a PhD, you're basically taking a substantial pay cut for more work. So I guess if the formula is the other way around, it makes sense. But there are schemes in the UK. It's like the Marie Curie scheme and some other ones where you can still maintain, like, they'll just pay whatever your current job salary is while you're doing a PhD. But that's for somebody who's already established. They're like 40, they want to do a PhD. I replaced it with this thing because it's got the same pen and it's got more range and there's scaling with distance. And it's got one more availability, and it's like 100 points cheaper, or like 80 points cheaper. So I'm going to try it. I think it's probably better, and I'm always going to use it in twos, or with the seedplane. So, first things first, we're going to... What's the travel time on this? 2 seconds.
I like money.
Josh K subscribed to the channel.
Thank you for subscribing. I'm going to be molding with the 35... Nah, don't worry about it. Last time I used this thing, all it did was hit. Because you never fire from... There he is. 4,200 meters away. I think I'm about to be molding about the... he's got a Apache behind that? Oh, great, you bought the Eagle. Okay, this is not good, because the Apache is going to kill me. Oh, no. Oh, he's spotted me again. Okay, this is getting a bit weird now. So we lost the molder. I probably should have just kept it in. The main issue we have is that there's no other AA. So this is not going to work. Because I've got no backup AA. There's nobody coming to save the day. And as long as that Eagle's up, I can't kill this thing. So there's no autocannons. There's nothing. There's nothing. They're just all going to die. So we're going to go in anyway. And we're going to take the time to buy a Cub and a Shilka. And just, you know, hope that we can survive till they show up. He's now bought a Phantom as well. So the SPWs can kill it. If he mongs out like that, then a close range SPW can kill it. Especially if I get under it, so the autocannon can't fire. So he's made a crucial mistake here. He's actually really screwed the... I thought that wasn't possible. How did that happen? He aimed directly down. Man, I really feel like this just isn't the deck I want it to be. And it just doesn't matter what I do. It's never going to be that deck. And so I'm just doomed to live a life of it not being that deck. So we're going to send this over there. See what's going on over there. And we're now just going to reinforce our position back here because I've sort of got this horrible feeling that once again I didn't take my own advice and now we're just going to lose again. That's sort of my horrible feeling. So we do have a Cub back there somewhere, but it's too far away. And oh, these That thing is dying?
Feuererlaubnis.
No, why?
Im Laufschritt. Marsch, Marsch.
Hier los. Funküberprüfung. Kommen.
Are you going to shoot anything? Okay.
Wurde aufgeklärt.
So it's very low, and you know, it's costing him a lot of points to do this. He can't just do this all day. The main problem we've got is that I suck ass at this game, and that's really costing us.
Sammeln. Befehlsausgabe. Sanitäter!
So we'll buy a T-72.
Allzeit bereit, immer bereit. Bewegung, Sie sind hier nicht auf der Fritz Heckert.
But now he's moving. Why are you moving? You're on an attack move order. Oh, so now he's just dead. So that's a shame because you know, we unloaded him and he's like, I'm moving now. So that's a big shame.
Hier bleiben wir.
Load this
Aufsetzen.
guy back up because he can't stay there.
Feuer und Bewegung. Wir können beides.
So that one Bradley's gonna kill everybody.
Feind im Nahbereich.
It's kind of sad. He's got smoke as well, so I don't know what's gonna happen next. We'll see what happens with those aero rifles because this is gonna pass down that road, so you might actually be able to get them. So we're getting some misses there, but we've got two, so we make a stunning recovery, and we're just gonna buy the third cup. Oh man, it's on that order. That order messes you up. You cannot be on an attack move order with a cub. You got to be on a fast move order. Because otherwise, as soon as they go out of range, the missile loses its tracking, whereas it actually would have kept it if you were on a fast move. If you were just stood still. So there's a lot of conkers shooting that man. We did get a hit there. What happened to those supplies? So, okay, so this is, it's going sort of okay. In like a kind of very loose descriptor of okay. It's kind of it's like I mean, it's gone absolutely terribly, but we're up on points. Which is not to be sniffed at. Oh, they hit this time. You see, this is what being a good person's all about. Now that I'm redeemed, you know, things are just gonna keep getting better now. Trust me.
Am Ende kommt es immer auf den Infanteristen und sein Gewehr an.
But I just shouldn't have attacked. Do you remember when I said I shouldn't attack, I should play for the late game, and then I just immediately attacked? That was probably not a good idea. I know that might come as a shock to some of you. Oh, he managed to get the infantry in there, so there is infantry in there now. Sadly, we can't see him, despite, you know, we'll just fire the... I don't know if he's in that building though. Oh, he's in that building apparently. Yep, so that's coming straight for this, which is why we bought all the cubs. Yeah, baby. 3 cubs. Oh, we only got 1 hit, but we've established dominance, I think. And we now need a mortar. Put over here. And we're going to start moving some of these cubs. Get that in that corner. But yeah, he's in there. So this is actually going absolutely terribly. He's in our zone. So he's gonna put a CV in there in a second. It'll be that one, presumably. So yeah, so it's not going very well at all. But we're learning the div. We're learning the div. That's why we're here. We're here to learn the div. So don't hate me. Things can only get better. I don't know, we just had some really bad cub moments last game. I don't. Sometimes the RNG does feel like it's bugged out. Like it's like buggy RNG, where it just doesn't work as it's supposed to. So there's a guy in there, okay. Right, okay, we can see some baddies now. So, where's my RM70? So that would be a perfect shot. Looks like he's trying something over there. Not sure how far he'll get. Air cav troopers. Oh yeah, they changed aero rifles, didn't they? I remember now. So we'll put it like a cheap fire support over here, because he's coming in over here. Right, we appear to not have the ability to shoot back. So that's why we bought that Conkers thing, if you recall. We're just gonna get this one.
Feuerbereit. Geschütz wird auf Ziel ausgerichtet.
3 cubs, there you go. I'm not sure why he did that after what happened last time when 3 cubs shot him. But I guess he didn't, he doesn't respect the cubs, basically. So we're now gonna kill that M1A1CV. We're now gonna kill that M1A1CV. That M1CV is dead. It's mine. It's mine. I'm not sure why he keeps doing that. Yikes. Right, so we're now going to buy some more of these because they're useful. That's the CV. Where are you? We need to try and kill the CV. Oh man, really? So yeah, the problem with fighting here, obviously we are on the weak side, but we were on the strong side last time. That didn't really make much of a difference, so I can't say that. But the problem is that it's just very easy for him to get in here, whereas it's not so easy for us to get in here. Although I've noticed that they do seem to just be in there. Okay, but he has now put a Bradley there, so that's a shame. If I'd noticed that earlier, we would have been a-okay, but alas. So we really want to deal with that. Get that over to there now. This guy's got his phalangers, like, but I could kill that. Right, but he keeps moving it. He's probably going to now park it in this corner. If that was him, that's what I'd do. But yeah, next game we're not going to rush, and then everything will be different. Everything will be different. What's that sound? For some reason there's a sniper team here. Oh great, now we can't see him anymore. Right before this thing lands as well. That's such bad news. Such bad news. So now he's going to get in because we can't see him. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the mistake I made was attacking at the start of the game, which I said I wasn't going to do, and then I did it. So it's sort of on me. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like, I'm not capable of concentrating for 40 minutes. I just enjoy life too much to just sit there and build up T-72s, but that's what I need to do in order to not lose the game. So I think I've just lost again. I think I lost in the first 3 minutes when I attacked. To the same mistake I made last time. So, you know, it happens. He's obviously spotted this with the sniper, right? So, yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna GG because I've already lost. I lost in minute 0. I lost in minute 0. So, yeah. Like, I'm not concerned about rank, so that doesn't bother me. It's just, I don't know how good an experience it is for you as the viewer. So he's ranked 39th, apparently. So that's DDR 0, World 2. So we're going to try that again. And this time, we're not going to attack at the start. We're not going to attack at the start. We're not going to attack at the start. Shilkas are really good because they complement the Cub. The Shilka deals 1 damage, the Cub deals 9. We're just not going to attack at the start this time. So things are going to get better. Things are going to get better. For the 4 of you watching on Twitch, it is better on YouTube. You get a higher bitrate. You get a high bitrate on YouTube. But yeah, no, this is just me being playing bad, you know. I need to not attack at the start. I need to not attack at the start. Alright, so this time, we're not going to attack at the start. We're not going to attack at the start. we're not going to attack at the start. I'm not going to attack at the start. But what I could do... I'm not going to attack at the start. 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 I mean, obviously, I'm going to secure the middle of the map. But I'm not going to attack at the start. I'm not going to attack at the start. I'm not going to attack at the start. But the thing is, the only reason we lost last time was because he opened Apache Quick Fix Eagle. So if I just open all 3 ASFs, and the seaplane, perhaps, because that's also got anti, then I could probably, then I could take him. So we're going to attack. So I'm going to buy all 3 ASFs and the seaplane. The seaplane is just because it's got a good gun, right? And, well, 3 ASFs should be enough, really, to beat the Eagle. And we're going to bring a couple Iglas this time. So we are going to attack at the start. But this time, we know what he's going to do. So it's going to work. It's going to, just believe me. Because we've got the forward deploy and he doesn't. So we don't really have a choice. Because you can't beat HA's late game. Unless you're in a defensive position. You can't advance into HA's. So we're going to attack at the start. Just bear with me on this one. And... yeah, I think this can work. I think this can work. So we're just going to attack at the start. And we'll buy the CV. Let's get the CV up to there. And then, like, over there. And get the CV to... Because if you just drive straight through, it doesn't cap it. It's pretty silly, but it is what it is. So, yeah. I think this time it's going to work. It's kind of weird. Weren't these 4 availability? I guess they got nerfed. They definitely used to be 4. Oh no, there's one there. So this, we're going to attack at the start, but it's going to be different. It's going to be different. Everything's going to be different this time. So, yeah, you get a couple of, like a Zickerungs and a Conkers, maybe. The Conkers card is probably better because it's cheaper, and you put the Conkers card there, so they can't advance. So, we're going to attack at the start, but it's different. Everything's different this time. It's not the same. It's different. So we'll do that, but then my opener's quite weak. I should probably drop the CVs. Because I need those points. So we're going to attack at the start. We're going to attack at the start. So this now allows me to buy 1 for over here. And we could get a Conkers for over here. For when we take the zone, because then all the HAs will show up, right? And we'll open 1 CV, I suppose. No, because we need some infantry to back up these guys, otherwise they're all just going to die. Oh no, we could buy the helicopter. Get rid of that and buy a second out. Yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. So we are going to attack at the start. But I think it's going to work out. I believe. So probably don't need the Conkers in that case because we've got the Phalangers, although they'll probably die. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this. And if he attacks Anna, then, you know, whatever, we'll just give up. I'm not sure what the point of this guy is. It is nice to secure mid. But everything's different. No AA. Bro, I got 3 planes. Thanks for waiting. Right, this time, everything's going to be different. Everything's going to be different. Everything's going to be different this time. So I'd like to take the time to thank the generous people who don't mind if I attack at the start. Like, the whole point is that you've got cost-efficient tanks, so surely you want to attack at the start. So what we're going to do is we're going to bait him out. So we're going to send this out at the start. Alright, so there goes the Phantom. These will probably miss, because they're just not that good. They've got very, very low accuracy. Oh, we got him! There's the quick fix. Oh, Hippie, you're a genius. 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 Hey, Hippie, I'm from PepsiCo, and we think you deserve $10 million from how genius you've been recently. You're just so smart, Hippie. You know, we're just flabbergasted by how intelligent you really are. It's incredible. You're really smart, Hippie.
Ich sorge für Luftherrschaft. Berggut 1, Ende.
You know, Hippie, sometimes
Ändere Kurs.
I'm just flabbergasted by how intelligent you are.
Ich sorge für Luftherrschaft. Berggut 1, Ende.
We're gonna put a record deal for you. We're just gonna publish your spoken words, and we're just gonna pay you millions of pounds. We're just gonna pay you millions of pounds. You're just so smart. I just can't get over that.
Hütet euch vor schönen Frauen und Technik, die die Russen bauen. Bewegen uns zur Koordinate. Sind schwer bewaffnet und bereit für etwas Panzerschrott.
You know, sometimes, Hippie, I'm just flabbergasted.
Taktische
Right, so he's in here with a ATGM, right? That's why we bought that. And we'll buy these.
Artillerie zu Diensten.
Hippie, you're genius.
Erwarte Anweisung. Feindkontakt.
There he is, Eagle. But we've got 2 Molders, so I don't know. We'll probably lose because these are just not very good. Oh my god, why is this game so shit? So that was really dumb. What can I say?
Panzerjäger bereit. Hier Boris 1. Feind erkannt.
So that was a sniper team, actually, which is interesting.
Hals und Beinbruch. Angriffsserie wird eingeleitet.
Pretty interesting how tanky these 2-man teams are.
Angriffssalve
Here we
erfolgreich.
go.
Feinde vernichtet. Neue Aufträge? Kommen. Unaufklärt.
So yeah, now he's just going to kill me with that Apache. And I'm out of planes because they all died. So we'll have to buy that, I suppose. I don't know.
Hubschrauber, erwarten Befehle.
An dieser Position abgesessene Kampfweise.
Hubschrauber überprüft und kampfbereit.
Feind gesichtet.
Neues Ziel auf dem Radar.
Yeah, he's still got Eagles. I don't know, losing those 2 fighters to literally nothing was very sad. I'm very upset about that, actually.
Bin raus. Ende.
Einsatzbefehle, Karte, Kompass. Kann losgehen. Abgesessene Kampfweise. Feind gesichtet.
Jede Menge Rauch und Feuer. Wirkung im Ziel. Ende.
Betankt und aufmunitioniert.
Yeah. I should have brought the seed plane. I should have bought the seed plane.
Ende.
Neuer Kampfauftrag, Genosse?
Whoops.
Festhalten. Wir fliegen rein.
Oh, okay.
Bereit
2
zum
Stinger
Luftflug.
shots, 2 Stinger hits. 2 Igler shots, no Igler hits. 3 Igler shots, no Igler hits.
Verdammt, es hat mich erwischt.
It is what it is. You know, sometimes you do everything right and you still don't really do anything right.
Wollen Sie die Flugabwehr haben? Neues Ziel auf
Of course,
dem
that's not going to hit. He's got more Eagles, so this is just not going to work. So it's too late to evac it. It's already dead. Because if you evac, you just turn you back, and first 2 missiles hit, yeah.
Jederzeit
So, I don't know what to do, really. I think if I was against another div that didn't get so many ASFs, the strat could work. But I'm not, so, you know. He's just going to keep doing that.
Marschpause.
I played kind of bad.
Uns auf den Weg.
Unsere Fahrraketen sind abschussbereit.
What more is there to say? I won the opener and then I just sort of immediately lost because
Führungsfahrzeug bereit.
he gets more ASFs than me and his 1 Eagle killed my 2 ASFs and then I lose the game because I can't kill that Apache now and nothing I've got can kill it,
Jederzeit
like at all. So he's just gonna fly around with that quick fix thing
Ziel im Radar.
and he's just gonna kill all of my units. And you see, I can't hit him. Like, this actually gets outranged by an Apache. This gets outranged by an Apache. Only the Cub can hit him, and that's obviously only got 3 missiles. So, I guess I should put the Strela in the deck and take the Cub out. So that's our learning from this game. I think attacking at the start was still the right play. I just fucked up, basically. And I should have put more there.
Abgeschlossen.
But, you know,
Einsatzbereit.
it's GG. So, Next time we're not going to attack at the start. We're going to do something other than attacking at the start. We're going to do something other than attacking at the start. But we're gonna take the shulker out. Whoever said that was really silly. Whoever said that was really silly. Whoever said that was really correct. It was silly of me not to listen. So we're going to take... Because this is the only thing that can fight the Apache. This just gets outrange, so it's a sort of a pointless unit. You know, the main thing is the aim time against planes. But that's just not going to work. So... Where did 3 of my AP go? This is the wrong deck. So I'll get rid of this. And then... Yeah, so we'll get this out. Right. So the issue we've got is that this thing sucks ass now. In the last patch, it was really, really good, but it's just not good anymore. So I'm actually going to get rid of the cluster plane, because I've never needed it. And instead, I'm going to buy more of this. I genuinely want 6 of them. Although if you upvet them, then they start getting a little bit better. Like, they get better stress resistance, stuff like that, and the accuracy goes up. So we'll try that. No, I want 6 of them. I want 6 of them. No, we don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. I want 4 of them. I want 4 of them. I want 4 of them. So, and yeah, this time we're not going to attack at the start. We're going to play very, very conservatively at the start of the game. We're not going to attack. But we'll see what happens now that I've got something that can actually fight the Apache. I mean, to be honest, if we were against any other div, we wouldn't have this problem. Except 82nd. Sort of does the same thing. The suiciders are garbage though, because they can't fight the eagle. They can't fight the eagle. And they've got like garbage accuracy, and even if they both have to hit to kill, and the accuracy is very, very low. So I don't think they're very good. Like if this, you know, if the availability was not so good on this, I will probably bring that. But I think for 20 points more. It's not worth it. Alright, we're against somebody who doesn't get an Apache. So 79Y is actually quite a slow division. So what we're going to do is we're going to attack at the start. So we're going to run into Olga with some Spezial Aufklärer. And the only thing you can do about this is buy helicopters. So we're going to buy the... We're going to buy one of these and one of these, and I think that'll do as well. So we're attacking at the start. Because 79Y is quite a slow division. Quite slow off the bat. So we're just going to defend on this side. We don't need that much there. A couple of these things, they're pretty good. Onto here. We're actually going to try and get a recon to this building. So we're just defending on this side. I think that's about right. So yeah, we're attacking at the start. The only other problem we're going to have is I'm pretty sure he gets Spetsnaz group. But we will get in there before him, so I wouldn't worry about it. We don't have to do anything about that. So we're going to buy a SPW Conquers for here, I think. That would be useful. It's got good stealth. Better off with 2. Well, what do you mean? I mean, you want me to upvet it and only have 2? I don't agree with that at all. I'd rather have 4 forward deployed units, because I spawn them all in every game, and it's been going well for me so far. It's going well for me so far, so you know, why change a good thing? So we got that, and then yeah, Pioneer Flam. We're not gonna buy CVs at the start. I know that seems silly not to, but I do think it's for the best. So we'll get another Pioneer Flank because we need some backup infantry, right? So the only way you can counter this is with helicopters, so I wouldn't worry. I'm pretty sure I get to like here. I really am. I really am. So I think that's good. Ready? Oh, I see what you mean. Alright, let's try things your way. So now we can literally only get 2 well, we can get 3 Zickerungs or 2 of these. And these are really good. So no, I don't agree with that. Because it's 3 Zickerungs or 2 of these, so I don't agree.
Neuer Kampfauftrag, Genosse?
And I think I'm pretty good at 7th now. I think I'm pretty good at 7th now. Vet 2 Motschlitzen. Yeah, because you get so many of them. The availability is so high. I've never run out of this card. Never run out of this card. What would the cheap infantry even be? Like, Zickerungs went up in price, didn't they? Did they get reservist? Didn't they go up in price as well? So what would the... So now he's saying time to lose. It's time for me to lose, apparently. I don't know what he's talking about. I'm attacking at the start. We're attacking at the start. Attacking at the start. So I'd like to take the time to notice that this unit spawned the wrong way around. Thanks, Eugene. And we're going to send the seaplane out first. He's hitting us with the I'm weak. Never, ever, ever have pity on I'm weak players. Never, ever, 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 ever. It's just a technique to get to wear you down, right? It's like goalkeepers in penalties, how they're like, you know, they take ages to get into the goal. It's like that. It's like that. Motschlitzen in a truck. I don't know. I mean, this is my... Oh, yikes. So he's actually managed to get there reasonably fast. What? Alright, so that was like a Strela 10M or something. Right, so he's rushing me, which is a bit... and this... So his Strela 10M shot twice and hit twice, which I take offense to, to be honest. We're going to buy that, and we're going to buy a bomber as well. So there's nobody in here. So I could have gone even further than I did, basically. So that was my bad. That's Vodka BMP2. So they do get airborne for deployment. Interesting. Oh, so these guys are dying, which is bad. But we got the Saperi. That Strela 10M hasn't missed. So now we need to move this or it's going to die. What did we buy for over here? No, not much of anything. Alright, we're in danger of losing that, basically. Just send all these... Is there anybody, like... Let's see. So, we're having some problems. So, we need some Planet Flam. And, oh, he surrendered. So, there you go. Attacking at the start works. It just works. It just works. It just works. It just works. We're at a 33% win rate. No, we're not. That's 25%. It just works. It just works. So let's have a look at this guy's rank. Alright, we might have to edit that part out. Oh, it just works. I'm just going to keep doing it. But no, I will try your advice about... so the reason I've got all the BMP ones is for, you know, because I like to play a long game. The Strela 10M3 is only on 27th, yeah. It just works. But because I like to play a long game, that's why I've got these guys in these BMP ones, because you can stack them up. But to be honest, 3 cards is probably excessive. You're probably right about that. So we could probably get... Who's a cheap infantry? Do you know what I mean? I don't see any cheap infantry. Zickerungs are expensive. I could, like, take... Oh, the Zickerungs only come in that. So the only cheap infantry would be this in a truck, and it would only be 5 points less than that. So I don't... What's the point? I don't see the point. I don't see the point. Yeah, the BMP one... I mean, this is 30, which I think is fine. It's this thing which is expensive, but I'm not bringing it in that. Oh, no, I have been... Have I been bringing it in that? I think I might have been bringing it in that. Whoops. No, hang on. This one was in that, but this one wasn't. Okay, that was weird. That was weird. So yeah, that was... Because I want it in this one, because it's better. So the point is that we play a nice late game. But you see that the changes to the decks are already working. Having all those fighters really worked. It just works. It just works. So we're going to try it again. We've still got 2 hours till the England game. It just works. So there we go. We got a game. I think we're against this guy. No, maybe not. It might have been T-Man. Might have been T-Man there. No, it's not. It's somebody called Ash Ketchup who's playing an airborne div. Right, okay. So, 11th is pretty annoying to play against. Like, really annoying.
Einsatzbefehle, Karte, Kompass. Kann losgehen.
Yeah, exactly. I like to play a long game. So that's how we arrived at this situation. So I'm gonna put a BRDM2 there. We just need to stop him from getting around us.
Sammeln. Befehlsausgabe.
Yeah, they've done that a lot of times with the new maps and everything. But basically, we don't want to be too far behind on points. So we're gonna go over there. But don't worry, it's not going to be a 0th minute attack. It's going to be a
Bereit, die Kampfweise zu wechseln.
1 minute attack.
Bringen Sie uns dorthin, Genosse.
Everything's different. Everything's different. So GSR there would be really helpful. But what's the difference between having it there and having it here? I've already got one there. So should I just put it here? Him being in here is also going to be a total pain in the neck. So the idea is to attack, but when you're boxed in from two sides, not so easy. So, to be honest, I do think I only need one this time.
Fahrgelegenheitsgefällig.
Because if this guy gets there, we'll be fine. Problem is, he might go for it. In which case, he's not going to get there, and then he's going to die. So, we'll get rid of this one. And now we only need one. Because I'll just play properly, okay?
Hier Puma sind auf Empfang.
So,
An dieser Position
not
abgesessene
off the smoke.
Kampfweise.
Don't need a second one. He does get the AT planes. But I was going to buy one of these anyway. I was going to buy one of these, so I might as well get the... It's a different tank, isn't it? It's this one. It's this one, yeah. So we'll get that.
Führen Sie uns, folgen Sie uns oder
We'll
gehen Sie
get
auf den Weg.
double Cub.
Flugabwehrraketen
Actually,
sind
Cub's
bereit.
Trella might be better. I'm worried about Gazelle Hot too, basically. It's going to be a problem. But I think double Cub is probably the play, because he'll buy the Jaguar AT thing. He obviously will buy that. And we'll just buy an Igler anyway for the Gazelle thingy.
Fahrgelegenheitsgefällig.
So we'll do
Bringen Sie uns
this.
dorthin, Genosse.
Get these two to here. If he opens Seed Plane, then he's a total gamer.
Versorgung kann eingeleitet werden.
So we're gonna get some BMP1s. And we're just gonna do a standard, mechanized, slow push. Emphasis on slow. If we get rid of one of these, we can get another T-72. The problem is, right, what he can do is he can just put an Appalachian unit here, and it just becomes incredibly difficult to deal with that. So we cannot neglect our dudas, our individuals. So we'll try that. And what should we spend our last 100 points on? Listen, if I can get a BRDM Conkers to there, then he's not getting any reinforcements in. Did I already buy one? No. Right, so buy this. And we'll get a supply, because they'll lose their smoke straight away in the attack. So we'll get the Conkers over to... So send it there.
Marsch, Marsch.
And then... Is it there? Yeah. Or is this guy's come here? We got 5 unpathed units. He said thanks for waiting and then just started the game. I think the mortar was pathed. Right.
Führungsfahrzeug bereit.
So, to spot the sneak, we've got this on this side, and we've got the BRDM on this side anyway, so I think we'll be alright. So, we're just going to take it nice and slow, nice and slow. We're not going to attack at the start. We're not going to attack at the start. We're not going to wish him good luck, have fun, because he's playing 11th easy. 11 easy peasy. So he doesn't deserve it. Perhaps putting the Conkers here was a bit much. The problem we're going to have is there's going to be a Milan 2 here, basically, which is what the smoke is for. Or there might be one here, or there might be one here, or there might be one here. So that's what the smoke is for. So you got to be very, very slow and attack slowly and have really long games.
Sollen wir wen mitnehmen?
Rare to see. What are you on about?
Feindkontakt! Der
Right, so
Kommandant
there he is.
begrüßt
He's
Sie
put a
an Bord.
unit there. He's got an Appalass. I don't think he unloaded yet.
An dieser Position abgesessene
I think I'll get there
Kampfweise.
first because the road's on my side.
Sollen wir irgendwo
Yeah, I got there. Oh, he's already here, but...
Wir haben Verluste.
Oh, Paras Marine are going to beat me, even though I'm Special Forces, just because he's got 10 men.
Aufklärer bereit.
So I'm just going to lose that, I think. Oh, we lost that Conkers to a saggy recon. Okay. I routed? What? I'm Special Forces! I got in the building first, and I rout. What the fuck?
Wir können beide.
4 vom 104.
Nonsense. 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 Right, okay. That was probably sense, but...
Am Ende kommt es immer auf den Infanteristen und sein Gewehr an.
Absolutely wild. I get in the building first. I'm Special Forces. And he routs me immediately, and then I die. Somebody want to explain that one to me? How's he doing that?
Jederzeit gefechtsbereit. Marsch, aber achten Sie auf unsere Flanken.
So, yeah, that was nonsense, as we say. As we say. So we're going to buy this for that. We'll buy another mortar, and we'll buy this. So he's sending P4 Milans down there, which is a big problem, actually.
Da brauchen wir
Because if it gets like to here, we're going to have a serious issue, but I think we'll be alright.
Artillerie zu Dienst.
So we need to discover...
Bewegung, Sie sind hier nicht auf der Fritz-Heckert.
Feind gesichtet.
He's going for that building.
Wirkung im Ziel.
He's bringing his Super Pumas, which is really interesting, actually. So we're going to send these first, because I don't know if he's actually got anything here. No, not that way.
Wollen Sie die Flugabwehr haben?
Gotta watch out for those ATGMs, we don't know if we got him.
Sie brauchen einen Versorgungspunkt.
But yeah, he's sending the Super Pumas. I should get a seed plane out to kill at least one of those.
Fluggeschwindigkeit erreicht.
The Cubs are not close enough, really. Oh, that one is. Oh, we got some Cub luck. The Cub actually did something. So it seems that that's where he's put his ATGM. So that's where the angle of cannon too high. Very exciting.
Großer Hauptmann, Hafer, vorwärts, Marsch! Fahren Sie fort.
So we'll just kill that anyway. And this guy's still... No, he can do it now.
Feuermission
I'm
blenden.
not sure what's going on there.
Unterstützung bereit.
And we'll get this to like there in case he sneaks around or something. I don't know. With his P4 Milans and all that.
Feindkontakt. Gegen Faschismus und
So yeah,
Militarismus.
he's put it sort of where we expected him to put it.
5. Kompanie bereit.
Panzerjäger bereit.
Right.
Neues Ziel auf dem Radar.
So that's coming to this.
4-3-1.
So we'll just get it behind the
Wir
Cubs.
können Luftverteidigung.
It should be fine. It should be fine. We'll buy another tank.
Sanitäter!
And
Rückwärts, verdammte Scheiße. Da brauchen wir uns genau.
so yeah, we need this to get just like down there as fast as possible. Before he can get reinforcements there, we'll actually put this guy in there.
Hier Boris 1. Feind erkannt.
Oh, he's managed to get reinforcements there. So that's a P4 Milan. Yes, he's got Milan in there, so it's not going to be easy to push further. I seem to remember Star Trek saying something like, "Hippie, for the love of God, don't overextend." That's right, we're going to attack.
Was sind Ihre Befehle?
Auf Empfang.
Right, so
Bringen Sie uns dorthin, Genosse.
I need like a recon helo here, really.
Wo brauchen Sie unsere Feuerkraft? Neues Ziel auf dem Radar.
And we could use some any recon here, really. There's like no recon. So we'll get a GSR. Not cheap,
Hier
but
Boris 1. Feind
I
erkannt.
think we need it. Some of that. Right, so now we're +1. Because he's not taken center for some reason.
Genosse Hauptmann.
Which is very strange of him, actually. I'm not sure why he's done that.
Aufspüren und vernichten. Geschütz, halt.
So we know there's a guy in there.
Was sind Ihre Befehle?
Er ging fast durch.
What? Somebody's shooting me. I can hear like 50 cal
Hier
rounds.
Boris 1. Feind erkannt.
What's going on there? Okay, so that's a P4 Milan. So there's a guy in here somewhere. We just can't see him. Okay. Oh no, that was. There's a guy in here somewhere. So where's my recon helo? Because we've got these bombers. Right, there we go. There's the... Oh, that's probably what shot me. Because it's got a 50 cal in it. So it's doing shooty things, you know? Probably. I mean, we're about to find out. We've got 2 cubs, but... Well, I mean, I'm not having a good time here, am I? I thought I was behind that building, but he's got one there. So we need to take this. That's going to die now. We need to be very careful there. And I think... an RM70 is in order. The problem we've got is that there's a guy there shooting me, but I can't see him. But I can't get anything over there to see him. So I'm just gonna... Where is it coming from exactly? So that I can shoot this at it. Right. Oh, I can see it! Okay, we did some missing there, but we'll be alright. So he can't reinforce that anymore. Whatever's over there, that's all he's got. This kind of seems like not the way. Sorry, re-normies. I only 1v1 people who pay me inordinate amounts of money. I'm sorry, that's just the way it is. There's absolutely no historical precedent of me just 1v1ing anybody who insults me even slightly. That's never happened before. So. Do some bombing here, and so we know he's got like guys all up in this shiznit. So just hit that. I'm not sure what's going on here. I seem to be getting shot by somebody I can't see. Oh yikes! Woo! I think if I just kept going, I would have been fine there. Actually, so it's a bit silly of me. Not sure what that's going for. Let's go for my bombers, apparently. Alright, that was a bit of a waste of a purchase. But... Yeah. Take him out. Oh, that vet bonus coming in handy there. Oh, that vet bonus coming in really handy there. Really handy vet bonus there. Thank goodness I fast-pathed that. So we bought a 3rd one, and the vet bonus... Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure the cub killed that. So it's a good job we up-vetted those things, man. Oh. Oh. You love to see it. You love to see it. I do admire his tenacity, though. I am very rich. I don't know. $10 million. That's the man to there. I can see. But yeah, attack position doesn't really work because the splash is so low that it's just not going to hit it. You need to. I wonder if we got that minstrel. Oh, hello. I wonder if we got that minstrel. So, you know, I think I've figured out how to play this game. You just don't attack at the start. I don't think we got that minstrel. I think if you don't attack at the start and just build up your T-72s, I think that's probably the way to play this division. Like, it took me a while to figure that out, but I think I got the hang of it now. Didn't I have 2 mortars? That's weird. Probably got blown up. So yeah, I think I've got the hang of it now. It took me a while to figure it out, to tell you the truth, but I think now that I have, I think I get it. So what you do is you place a fob at the start, and then you don't attack with a fob placed. It took me a while to figure that out, actually. But now that it's been mentioned, I'm really starting to understand. Hello. Hello, guy that doesn't have AT. How convenient. Oh, we can see everybody. Oh, and now we're dead. Oh, thank goodness that you have time to react against the French thing. You know, I'm really starting to come around to this division. And then eventually you just end up with so many T-72s that the enemy cannot possibly stand against you. You know, it took me a while to figure this out. It took me a while to figure this out, but I think this is a div where you don't attack early. I'm actually starting to think about it. I never realized before. But you know, I think instead of accepting that this is a div that needs to attack late game and not attack early, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go on the Eugen official Discord and I'm just gonna make loads of videos saying that this division is really bad. I'm just gonna tell everybody this division is really bad. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lose all my stuff to an air opener over and over and over again because I just fast path down the... Oh shit! You're interrupting my shit posting.
Systemüberprüfung abgeschlossen. Einsatzbereit. Fliege zum Sektor. Bestätige Wirkung im Ziel. Feind im Vorfeld. Bereit machen. Volltreffer. Ziel zerstört.
Berggut 1 bereit. Feindkontakt.
Oh,
Scharf.
sugar. I don't know, I think he can catch us with the same speed, but we have to turn to face the thing. But, you know, we've got that second degree vet, which gives us additional ECM, basically. That's what evasive maneuvers is. So we've sorted out there. We do alright there.
Sie brauchen einen Versorgungspunkt.
So we're actually going to take this guy over here as well. That's like a Saggy or something.
Raketen geladen und feuerbereit.
Right, so he actually doesn't have any artillery that can hit me from my spawn. So I'm just going to just shoot from my fob. And I think everything's going to be fine. See, the Saggies are having a pretty bad time against the T-72. He could kite me. He does have the range advantage, but he's just refusing to use it, I suppose. Refusing to use it.
Der ging fast durch.
Is that dealing 1 damage? Oh no, I don't smoke. I'm dead. It looks like that fast passed across there and died, so we're going to need a replacement CV now. But yeah, there you go, he's kiting me now. He's noticed. He's noticing. The other problem we've got is the 10 million meter range Appalachian thing, so we've got to be very, very careful. This is why you bring these, they come with the tanks so that you can actually see something. Just put somebody in there. Okay, so we lost that, and we're sort of out of range. Oh, those are the funny things. We need this for point target, really. Interesting.
Aufklärer bereit. Jawohl.
Panzer einsatzbereit.
Hier Bewohner 4. Werfen im Zielgebiet ab.
But yeah, I think we're sort of too far ahead to mess this up. Might be famous last words, I don't know, but he keeps doing this. I don't blame him. That's what the helicopters are for. If I buy that third cup, we are going to need it. He keeps buying those AA pieces, so.
Geben Sie uns einfach einen Befehl. Feind gesichtet.
So these tanks, you know, they're not the fastest thing ever, but they're alright. You see that a Frenchman on a truck can destroy a 120-point helicopter. You gotta be very, very careful about that. So this is why we upvet him. Oh, there you go. I actually did something. He's going for the heli. No, he's not. I thought he was.
Ändern Kurs
No,
und
he is. He
Koordinate.
is.
Ende. Neue Aufträge? Der ist hinüber.
Sollen wir irgendwo einsickern?
Hier los. Funküberprüfung. Kommen.
Feind gesichtet.
Oh, that's still alive. I thought I got it because I dropped a bomb on it. I maybe put somebody else there. I don't know.
Neues Ziel auf dem Radar.
Sollen wir irgendwo einsickern?
Papa, Gefechtsgeschwindigkeit. Gegen Faschismus und Militarismus. 500 Abgriff. Salvenfeuer.
So we got the CV.
Sanitäter!
Where's that CV?
Bewegliche Befehlsstelle bereit.
So yeah, he's got somebody in over there.
Ihre Befehle, Genosse Hauptmann.
So this is 4.
Brenngranaten geladen, feuerbereit.
Auf Empfang.
I'm not really microing my guys,
Sanitäter!
but that's because you don't really have to in this game. This is me saving Warno, yep. So I bought those Strellas. They're a bit far behind. We've not really been spending our points.
Feind im Vorfeld. Bereit.
Buy this.
Gib mir Morphium! Gib mir Morphium!
Auf Empfang.
Panzer und Maut!
Feind im Zielgebiet zerstört.
Jederzeit gefechtsbereit!
Feindkontakt. Waffen scharf.
Wen haben Sie es ab?
Crazy, this guy's still shooting me. Oh man, so there goes another tank. So I'm just not paying attention really.
Systemüberprüfung abgeschlossen!
Oh dude, that was obviously not very intelligent.
Breche Luftkampf ab.
Alright.
Volltreffer! Ziel zerstört!
I probably should have evac this as well. This was obviously not very intelligent either, but I don't know how much attention he's paying really. So that's going alright. So, you know, we'll try over here, because I don't know what's over there. Kind of hoping this would be hidden. So, yeah, it's going alright. I mean, get these back to here. Send them over here. Get this up to there. It's gone up in price, hasn't it? It might have been like 20 patches ago. Everybody looking forward to the England game? All the Cubs are turned off. Yeah, I did access. It didn't work. I don't know if I did it wrong or what. So he's still got on the land there, apparently, because he's like driving supply into it.
Angriffsformation, sammeln! Bild im Luftraum!
There he is.
Sanitäter!
Hält von Freund und Feind nicht viel, kennt nur Flächenziel.
So we'll just vibe check this.
Ihre Befehle, Genosse Hauptmann! Feind im Vorfeld aufgeführt!
Bereit für die Feuermission. 200 abbrechen, 6 Schuss, Ende.
Use a bit of open ground AA for this side. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, we did pretty well against Switzerland, I thought. I thought it was like night and day. Again, compared to all our other games. I think the game versus Switzerland was like, oh wow, we actually have a football team. It's a big eye-opener. Oh, what? Why are you doing that?
Sanitäter! Da brauchen wir uns, Genosse!
Bereit für die Feuermission.
Bomb this building.
Mission
I've been hitting this with many MLRS, but he just doesn't seem to care. It just doesn't bother him.
Achtung, Feind im Nahbereich.
Where are those helicopters?
Wurde aufgeklärt! Hals- und Beinbruch!
That's a shame. I could have sworn I told it to go back here, but I clearly didn't.
Rotte bereit! Erschossen! Hier geheim zum Aufmunitionieren! Neues Ziel auf dem Radar! Ah, es hat mich erwischt! Verdammt! Es hat mich
But look, if there's a VLRA 50 there, then that means that there's a chocolate eclair here. There it is. Oh, it's a Paras SAS even. Oh, actually, that's interesting because he doesn't have AT. Oh, that other guy might have though. That other guy might have though.
Fertig macht zum Sprung, wir greifen gleich an. Gebt unseren Jungs Feuerschutz. Einsatzbefehle, Karte, Kompass. Kann losgehen.
Feuerbereit.
So, oh, the Cubs are doing something. The Cubs are now being shot by ATGMs. I really wanted that Mirage though. Right.
Angriffsformation, sammeln. Korridor, Joho.
So we'll attack now, and we'll just buy some helicopters. I don't know, whatever. It doesn't really matter at this point. We're so far ahead.
Betankt und aufmunitioniert.
Right.
Auftretenden Feind
That went
selbstständig
okay, I
bekämpfen.
suppose.
Feind gesichtet.
Oh, there he is, the Paris SS.
Neue Befehle. Wir sind bereit, die Kampfweise zu wechseln. Gewinnen angegebene Position. Fahrgelegenheit gefällig. Feind vernichtet. Bereit zum Luftsturm.
Feind gesichtet.
These guys don't seem to be spreading out very much. The people I told to go in all sorts of directions.
Fahrzeug bereit.
Gerade Hugo! Ummunitionieren in Bereitschaftsbunker! Da brauchen Sie uns, Genosse!
That's out of rounds. That's a shame.
Wir Morphium!
So that's why you want to spread them all out, which is why I fanned them out like that, but it just didn't really seem to work. And I didn't really change my strategy. I was just like, whatever, it's just going to happen. So this is probably not going to work now because everybody's dead. But... So yeah, this is why we tried to buy AA. Of course, if the AA doesn't have rounds... Oops, I need to actually shoot that over there.
Artillerie zu Dienst. Unterstützen aus der Luft.
See, I'm not really paying attention anymore, but I don't think we have to, basically.
Geben Sie uns einfach einen Befehl.
Hier Boris 1, Feind erkannt!
Now he's attacking over here.
Hier Barso, auf Empfang.
I think we'll be alright. I'm not particularly...
Hubschrauber überprüft und kampfbereit. Es hat Uli
Like, he's clearly not been spending his points.
Hubschrauber überprüft und kampfbereit. Hier Boris 1, Feind erkannt.
Höre Sie klar und deutlich! Bewegung, Sie sind hier nicht auf der Fritz-Heckert.
Ziel zerstört. Schuss der Bastard, schwieriges Sperrfeuer. Lageinformation für uns. Wir haben Verluste.
Oh, you got a CV in
Feind
there.
aufgeklärt. Erwarten Befehle.
Und 2 Arten von Menschen.
Well, that's one way of doing things, I suppose.
Nicht mehr lange durch.
Fertig machen zum Sprung, wir greifen gleich an. Feind vernichtet. Jawohl, Genosse!
We got a bomber right somewhere.
Fast durch! Leeren Zone! Wir können Luftverteidigung bieten.
I'm spinning.
Erwarten Ihre Befehle, Genosse. Feind vernichtet. Feindkontakt. Betankt und aufmunitioniert.
In Deckung gehen! Fahren Sie fort, Sandka. Neues Ziel auf dem Radar. Angriffssalve erfolgreich. Feinde vernichtet. Neue
Switch
Aufträge.
those off. Oh, I thought that was behind that, and so it would be okay.
Verdammte Scheiße!
And the LOS tells me that it would have been okay, but apparently it's not okay.
Systemüberprüfung
It happens. At this point, really, it doesn't matter. But I think we figured out this division. I think we figured out this division. I think we figured out this division.
Erwarten Ihre Befehle, Genosse. Wir haben was abbekommen. Korridor, Joho.
So, I mean, I don't see him getting back in here. And, yeah, we need to, like,
Transportkommando bereit.
get these back and actually try and retake this, because we don't have it anymore.
Bestätige Zerstörung feindlicher Einheit.
Festhalten, wir fliegen rein. Jawohl, Genosse. Gib mir Morphium! Gib mir Morphium! Verstanden, Ende.
Logistikkommando steht
Not
zu
that
Ihrer
way.
Verfügung.
No, not that way. So there you go. All you do is you just don't attack at the start. I can't believe it took me so many games to figure this out. I can't believe it took me so many games to figure this out. So Ash Ketchup, rank 110. More games than me this season. Hippie, rank 91. Not many games as packed. Hippie, not that many games as packed. So that's why we're here. That's why we're here playing packed. That's why we're here playing packed. We got a game straight away there. Within 5 seconds. So it's the same guy. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're not going to attack at the start. I know it just sounds crazy, but we do actually get this for free. So that's great. So we want... Yes, hi. We want this and this at the start. Not in terms of an attacking at the start, but we should be Gucci to get those two. And we can also put a guy here. Wait, we should be fine to get a guy in there, so that should be fine. In fact, I'm actually going to try and get him to there. We'll see if it works. It might be a death sentence. We will put Conkers here, in case he tries to sneak somebody around. So that happens a lot. Who's the best ranked player of them all? Me, of course. I got the good side here, because you get this town for free, which just really helps you, because you can put 80 gems in it and really ruin somebody's day, so that's what we're going to be doing. And yeah, you also get here pretty fast as well, particularly with this new access road. You actually get here even faster than you used to, whereas the enemy still has this problem where there's a gap in that road there, so he's forced to come this way. So you just get here first. You just get there first. You just better. So we're going to put that there, and then, I don't know, we could use some recon over there. I don't know. Actually, we'll just swap that out for the Conkers. Got normal optics anyway. This division is real bad on this map. Well, we'll see. I mean, his division doesn't... I mean, it gets Milan 2s, right? But I think we know how to deal with those. So we'll get a guy in there. And we'll buy one CV, and that CV is going to go here. And then there. I don't know how fast it caps, which is why we've put that little kink in the move order there. So we know there's going to be a nice big fight over here. So basically the same thing we had last time, except in a different place. Start with these switched off. Buy supply from, they run out really quick. Yeah, his tank's at range mine, but they deal 1 damage, so I'm not particularly concerned about that. And then we shall purchase... What? Well, we don't need this if this is going to there. And if this is going to there, I'm pretty sure we actually get to here first. But I'll settle for this building. That's got a road on it. Pretty sure we get... Let's just settle for this building. So, yeah, we could still send that there, I suppose. Or actually, we can replace that with this because it's cheaper. We'll see what happens. It's risky because I've only got 1 infantry there now. Maybe 2 of these and 1 T-55. So now I've got, I think overall, I think the volume of fire is larger. We're running out of time. Going for the Cubs. Yeah, alright, let's just see what happens. So, oh, it looks like these guys started off the wrong way around as well. So that's a big oof. And you see how much of a difference it makes. It can be the difference between life and death. I do wonder what's going to happen with his Milan 2s, though. whether or not they're just gonna... His Paramarines, sorry. If his Paramarines just gonna rout my Special Forces when I get in the building first. Very interesting, that. But we managed to bully him a bit with the early HE bombers last time.
Sollen wir wen mitnehmen?
But yeah, we just want to take this. And then just sit back. It'll be even Stevens. And then...
Vielleicht krieg ich den Blücherorden.
Looks like it's going to cap it pretty fast, actually. Yep. So yeah, he's obviously he's got to put people here and maybe here as well. So it slows him down.
Der Kommandant begrüßt Sie an Bord.
Not sure what's going on here.
Abgesessene Kampfweise.
His trucks are faster off-road than mine. For some reason, the French ones are really good. I'm obviously impartial now, so I don't have any funny opinions on that. So he's put Paris-Marine there.
Einsatzbefehle, Karte, Kompass. Kann losgehen.
Let's get that to there, actually.
Verstanden, Ende.
Feind gesichtet.
We just want to kill that. I don't know if this is going to work, really. So, yeah, I mean, we know what building he's in.
Zone! Erschossen. Kehre heim zum Aufmunitionieren.
So we hit him. He's put like a P4 Milan there or something, which is going to be a huge issue, actually. Yeah, because now that's dead.
Feind vernichtet. Feindkontakt.
See, we got 2 to his 1, but...
Überwachen den Luftraum.
Warning.
Wo wollen Sie die Flugabwehr haben? Volltreffer.
So there we go, we got them.
Wir haben Verluste.
Switch these on now. Buy an arty piece, not that one. Get a supply for over here. Let's get an extra unit for over here. I'm getting a little bit worried. Supply for that. That shouldn't one-shot that, I'm pretty sure. Must have been a trick of the light.
Geladen, feuerbereit.
Wir haben Verluste.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Kind of want to buy another CV instead of sending this one over.
Bewegung, Sie sind hier nicht auf der Fritz-Heckart.
Weder Freund noch Feind, nur lohnende Ziele.
So you see that we've only dealt 2 damage to this guy because snipers are very bad. Unless you've got the sniper trait, which we don't have. So you see that we've dealt 3 damage to him and he's dealt like 4 damage to us even though we outnumber him and all this.
Sammeln, Befehlsausgabe.
So I'm going to buy a CV tank now.
Die Artillerie verleiht der hässlichen Klopperei etwas Würde.
And he'll get a CV in there most likely. So he will be winning in the early game.
Ruhe, herhören.
Warning.
Yeah, he's brought a bomb. I should have known he would do that because there's 2 guys in a house, so why wouldn't he bomb it? LGBT gets 1. Cubs, of course, don't do anything, but, you know, that's life.
Ja, Genosse Hauptmann.
Artillery misses. It happens, it happens.
Gegen Faschismus und
For some reason, he can't shoot back. I guess he doesn't have the recon, like he can't see me, perhaps.
Feind gesichtet.
I've bombed myself. And we know he's got somebody in here, so we do need to watch out for that. So there's the CV.
Feuerunterstützung bereit.
So we're going to move this a bit. Oh, actually, we'll just buy the RM70. And we do need a recon over there so that we can get the corrected shot bonuses.
Ihre Befehle, Genosse Hauptmann. Feuerschlag unterwegs.
So, what's the aim time on this? 20, and this is 29. Okay. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi. That's probably close enough. We want them both to hit at the same time, if that wasn't obvious. And yeah, we got to be careful because he's got guys here, there, and everywhere, you know. And we could use another infantry. Don't understand why we can see that. The LOS tool... Oh, it's because of this, right? But it's like... Oh, yikes. But I don't know if we got him or what. No, he was sat right there under our noses and we couldn't see him. So that's exciting. He's probably still there. We probably just can't see him. Absolutely wild. So there's 2 minstrels there that couldn't turn fast enough to hit us. So now we're going to put this in here. Now we're just going to drive it straight in. He's still in there. This isn't doing too much against him. Right, so that's the issue, that even if we put it here, he can sort of shoot us from both sides, so I've got to be very careful here. But I don't know if that guy's still alive. I think he probably is. That's my thought process. So we'll buy 2 of these. Just get out. Guy's getting hit. I do need to do some counter battery though. So I think he's probably still alive somehow, because he was on 1 HP and I didn't see him die. But no, maybe we got him with the bomber. Maybe we got him with the bomber. So he's definitely trying to do something over here now. And there you go. So we've stopped the tick. But we're a few points behind. And by a few, I mean quite a lot. And he's still in that building. Where's this going now? There, okay. This is on automatic counter battery. So that's... Okay, so he's just moved the building now. And now he's moved it again. And there's all your igloos and minstrels and all this. So he's like sending them back. Okay. Waiting for this. I'm going to buy the next RM70 because we're in a position that we can just constantly saturate him with artillery. And I don't think there's too much you can do about it. So I'm going to cancel that order because I see that guy there and I think I can get him. And then I'm going to try and get that guy. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. And our plan is to attack over here because it's open, right? But I want to kill all these units. So he must have seen me go in there because he's managed to get me. So we do need to reinforce this because he does have a lot of units over there and I would like to not lose the game. Actually, leave him in the church. This guy forwards. So this is on automatic counter battery, so we'll see what happens now. When will I play 39th? It's kind of mid. It is kind of mid, but it's not because it's got bad tools, it's because recon in this game sucks. That's why it's kind of mid. So you just can't do anything with your recon. Sorry, yeah, so basically you don't have these high HP squads that everybody else gets. So it's quite difficult to make anything happen. So basically, our long-standing objective is to take this, so that he can stop hitting me. And he's just put a guy in like every single house here, so... But he can't counter battery me, so we don't have to worry too much about that. Put that over there. Oh, I have 2 of these. Right, so... He's trying to attack over here now. We do want to hit... he's moved that. Let's just hit this, I suppose. And we'll get some more infantry. So he's probably going to get in this building with that. He's got in that building with that. Right, so I'm actually just going to leave one of these on counter battery. And the other one will be the one that I actually used to shoot people. Because that's getting a bit silly. Looks like we didn't kill him last time. So, we know he's got a guy in here as well. And we just need to make sure that we don't... Like, look how fast the Paras Marine kill people. People say this div is... Like, his div is weak. It's just nonsense. I know where it comes from. Sort of snooty French people, basically. But it's not true. So you see he died to like 1 Paras Marine or whatever, and you know, the only way out of this now is to buy these helicopters, so it's difficult to say the least. Because, yeah, he gets a lot of cards of those. This is reloading. Right. And we're gonna try and bomb him. How's he doing that? Okay. Yeah, he's definitely putting a lot of people over there. We really need to clear this out. So, because we know there's a Paramalan there, and we can't use our tanks while that's there. And we know there's a guy in there. We could use some supply for these numpties. Because we've got all these tanks, but we can't actually get in there. Which is a problem. So that's why we bought this additional infantry. And now we're going to slowly start building up for Fedor, because I can see what he's trying to do. He's just trying to drag the game out for 28 minutes. We're going to leave that guy there. Moving forward a little bit. Get this back to the fob. This is my RM70. Right, so we want to start hitting all this. So why don't we just... What the flip? What is that? Right, that was really interesting, to say the least. So I want to attack over here, but the main problem is the lack of stuff. Like, we just don't have anything, so... Right, so yeah, he's shooting us, but we can't see him. I thought I was behind that house, but I guess I'm not. The LOS tool seems to think I am, but not when I view it from that side. Okay, so now he's going to lose all his guys to that. So, mortar. Yeah, you're right. I need more T-72 so I can attack across here. I know he's got an AT gem in there somewhere, so that's a problem, of course. This is not good. This is also not good. Engine damaged. So that's just the one on counter battery, I think. No, that's that one. This one's ready to pop, but I don't have anything to shoot at him. Shoot at. I don't have anything to shoot at. So what we could do is just start hitting places I know he is. So I know he's in here. There's no way he isn't. So yeah, we'll just sort of stick around, and let's just put that there. I don't know. They might get shot by the AT gem, but I want to kill that Paris Marine. Kind of want the second Akatsuya as well. There you go. See, I told you you had a guy there. I sort of want the Cub and a tank. I know that as soon as we go there, the first thing you'll do is buy the air, right? So we've got to be very careful. Yeah, 39Y is weaker than 79Y. I think that's fair to say. Look at all these paraplegic tanks we've got. And we'll actually bring these over here. And what I'm also going to do is put the Cubs here, so that they're closer to the to where I think, because I think he'll obviously come over here to bomb me. So I'd like them to be closer, and we can bring these over here as well. But the fact that we fired there now means that he probably knows what we are going to do. So let's do it. And we're going to buy another Akatsuya. But yeah, the advantage is you just can't do anything about my fob, which is pretty funny. There you go, see Paris Marine in there. Can't really kill Paris Marine very quickly. So we'll just start hitting him with the mortars. To be honest, I think he's got some ATGMs here, so we're gonna start hitting that. And you see that he put that P4 Milan there. So P4 Milan's already hitting me. And there's another one there. Okay, that's a shame. So get these over here. I should win. I'm probably not going to win. There's no reason why I should win, really. I just said that. It's not true. So there you go. He's got a Stinger there, or a Minstrel or whatever. So we're going to take this off counter battery. So we could really use right. So now you can start smoking this corner. Got Minstrels there. Have these guys healed up yet? They have. Could use some organic, like close range. Oh, sugar, he's actually still there. I didn't realize. So that puts a stop to that for a little bit. Because we definitely need some more supplies over there now. Start hoping that, you know, I can deal with those with these. And there's a guy. So yeah, there's a guy. He's got the LGBTs out. So all the cubs are out. So we'll just leave this one at the back, because I think I know what's going to happen to the first tank to go forwards. We'll just leave this guy hidden in here, I suppose. Need more infantry. Nothing's happening over there. Send that forward to kill that P4 Milan, if you recall. And great, so now we can start shooting. This guy's not got that much HP, so he's moved. Okay! Oh, man. That's beggar's belief, isn't it? So we got 1 hit out of 6 shots. And now we got to move everybody, because they're going to get artied. And we got to switch them all off, because they're going to get sneeded. But he's not really... Oh man, losing all those tanks to... It's really something moment. But, you know, it happens. You buy 3 cubs, they don't do anything. And yeah, optics in this game are garbage, and that's why the Soviet mech divs are so weak. This is... You know, I found this from playing, and I actually think it's a very good analysis of why they're weak. Their tools are not weak, their tools are very strong. It's because they don't get high HP infantry, which is the only way to see anything in this game, is to run at your enemy with high HP infantry. Because they don't get that, they can't do it. So we're going to buy some more AA. And it looks like we're being shot from there. Yeah, well, you're dead. Can't smoke, can you? Yeah. But yeah, like, we can't really see any of these guys and all this, so all he's got to do is just keep chucking them in, chucking them in, chucking them in, buying the ATGMs, chucking them in, you know. We're actually going to stop smoking that, because I don't see the point. And this man is probably going to run out of ammo in the next 3 years. So actually, I think we can probably get in there now. So we're going to begin smoking that again. And we'll buy some more infantry, I think is what we need. So that'll be, I don't know, a seed maybe. So I'm sort of hoping there's nobody in here, but there probably will be. Which makes, yeah, it makes standing here very bad. It also makes sending the tanking not the best thing out, right? So there's a guy there as well. He's got a nice Puma support thingy on him. So he's going to shoot me as I come across here. Right, 3 cubs. Oh, we actually get him this time. We actually got him that time. We actually got him that time. Just move all these slightly. We actually got him that time. So he's got 1 less of those than he had before, which is good. So, right. Now we will try driving an air again. But yeah, it'd be nice if I could see these people who are right in front of me with my very good optics, but sadly the game doesn't allow for that. The game just doesn't work that way, I'm afraid. So this is one of the reasons why the airborne divs are so good. Don't worry, he is suppressed, so he won't hit me. Wow, I didn't actually expect that to work. I thought he was going to hit me there. So yeah, the next problem we're going to have is that he can just drive in here and kill me. So it's just a question of how long until that... Because he can just walk in here with his Appalachian and kill me, and that's not going to go well. So where are those helicopters? Because that can be useful for this. And you see that, yeah, he's still got a guy over there somewhere. Apparently it's there and we just can't see him. Oh, he's got a guy there and we just can't see him. Despite our exceptional optics, and this is what I mean. So the DDR divs have the same problem. You don't have Jäger Aufklärer in this division, so you've got a big problem. So you're forced to rely on smoke. So Derek's is like, oh, the smoke, everybody's smoking. It's because attacking's too hard. The only way to attack is to smoke. And so he makes all his zones smaller to make it harder to smoke. And he's like, why is nobody attacking? It's, yeah, it's really something. Apparently there was a Milan 2 there. I didn't notice, personally. I know there's a Legionnaires in here, but I'm just really surprised that he's not walked in here and blown this up. Let's buy this preemptively. This is what we got the Iglas for. I don't know, whatever. Go hide behind our cubs. That's why we were hiding behind our cubs. He's now diving our cubs. 3 cubs. 0 hits. Welcome to France. Welcome to France. There's a guy in there. And so yeah, all he's got to do is just sit there. It's really kind of dumb, but it is the game. No, that was a bit of a mistake. He's still alive. He's still alive. So there you go, he's doing his epic counterattack. It's going alright, I think. I don't know, I can't really tell. But yeah, it's just we can't see anything. Like, we've got all this recon, we got the helicopters, can't see anything. And it makes attacking very, very, very difficult. He's got the same problem over here, if you were wondering. So, yeah, the only way to see things is to just run infantry into it. And that makes all your units that makes your attacks very, very slow, because everybody's going at infantry speed, which is very, very slow. This man is having a bad time. And there's no CB here. I'm actually going to path this over here, and this, I suppose. So we'll probably get these back now. I don't know, we've taken the zone, but I don't actually think we can hold it. That's the real shame here. I don't actually think we can hold that. I think we're just going to run out, because we've run out of smoke, right? And then he's just going to walk back in. So we didn't actually kill any of his guys. Being outranged by saggies there, it's pretty sad, but it does happen. Apparently we lost 2 of these. That's going for this, right? So now LGBT. Yep, so this is dead now. Oh! Thank goodness for these Strellas here. And those Iglas there. They're really doing something, aren't they? So, all of this is out of everything. I don't know where all my supply is. And we'll just... Oh, there's some supply. So that Sniper SAS can't do anything about that Conkers. Great. So I think we did it. We got in. He's got the seed, but all of these are out of ammo. So they won't be detected. And we repelled this attack here by just chucking helicopters at it. So we will now attempt to reinforce this. I'm not sure what happened to that Sniper SAS. Alright, so you can still see this. So that's probably dead now. Okay, we're getting somewhat lucky. Don't want to use the L word. And you see that I'm right here. I cannot see that guy. I cannot see that guy. Why can I see not that guy? And it's because vision in this game sucks ass. So it's, you know, get what you pay for, basically. So that's very sad. But... And then, yeah, so he just keeps reversing. And the reason these airborne divs are so good is because they take positions first, and then you have to attack for the rest of the game, which is exceedingly difficult. So that's why it's so difficult. You see these P4 Milans just killing me, you know? I think I got him with the guns. So interesting. Right, so what's happening here? Did the much needed supply ever arrive? I guess not. So we'll fire 1 long-range missile. And then we'll just immediately scoot, because I'm a bit worried about... Oh yeah, I get hit. And I might be okay, I don't know, we'll find out. So he fears the Cubs, even though they don't actually... You know, they're not there anymore. I guess it's more about the Iglas and the Strells and stuff at this point. And yeah, the Saggies outranged me, which is pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Where am I? So now I want to sort of attack over here. We probably won't get anywhere because the Paras Marine are very, very good. But yeah, it's just conga lining Saggies towards me, and this thing apparently can't see him, so... Okay. I don't know. So there's a guy. And you see how much damage these Paras Marine do. You know, when they nerfed this division, they made it a lot stronger, basically. Because you just get loads of these high-vet Para Marine guys, and they're really good. Right. Where are my cubs? Have they got rounds yet? Great. That Sneed's out, but we'll see what happens now. Right, switch them all off. Right, wait for him to fly over. Switch them all back on. And we'll get some more Conquerors, I guess. Over here, we'll buy some Motshots and I don't know. We've got lots of points now. That was almost hit. I'm a good person now. That's right. That's right. Recon, rework. I've been asking for it, and I'm not the only one who's been asking for it. The problem is, I'm under Strike Team NDA, so I can't tell you whose fault it is that it's not in the game. I can't tell you who is responsible for it not being in the game. So, you know, hopefully one day they kick me out, and then I can just spill the beans on absolutely everything. I'm looking forward to that day. I've got a lot of funny things saved up for when that happens. A lot of things saved up. Oh, it's going to be one hell of a day. But sadly, they like me too much right now, so it hasn't come to be yet. And you see, yeah, all he has to do is just keep buying P4 Milan, P4 Milan, P4 Milan, Milan 1, infantry, you know. And you've got to clear it out with Arty, which is very, very, very difficult. So, you know, it's tough. It's tough. Okay, I think that guy's about to kill me. Oh, we should be alright. I've routed. And this is the other thing. They made infantry AT better, so that the tanks can't even... You know, they just immediately rout from one hit. Or one miss, even. So that's very difficult to deal with. So yeah, if you could see better, airborne divisions wouldn't be so ridiculous to play into. That's all. That's what it comes down to. Oh, I think we just won on time. Yeah, exactly. And so yeah, you know, sometimes you see people. You know, he's doing well for himself. 60% win rate. Oh, he surrendered. Did he see? Did he type GG? I didn't see. Although I guess my head's in the way, so you wouldn't see either. So yeah, it just takes a very, very long time to shift out these airborne divisions, and it is because you cannot see anything. That is why. If you could see the guy in the building, did he write GG? I did not see. Thank you for telling me. If you could see him, then you don't have to use infantry to just walk the infantry forward to see him at 300 meters. That's like literally the only way you can see anything. And that's why the Soviet divs are so weak. Because at least, you know, Motshots are sort of decent. They're quite cheap. I mean, they're only 7 men, like. Whereas the Motor Strelki are, you know, like same price but way worse, and they're not resolute. So they get close, they spot the guy, and then they rout and they run away. So it is what it is. So you know, we're up to DDR3 World 3, and I've got time for one more game before the England match, I think. So will we finish with an above 50% better win rate? I can't do accents very well. I'm not very good at it. Whoever's watching on Twitch, it's better on YouTube. I'm not sure why you choose to watch on Twitch. You get a higher bitrate on YouTube. Your chat comes up. Your chat comes up on the screen. So I recommend YouTube over Twitch. I just have the Twitch to attract viewers into the YouTube, basically. So we're doing what we're doing. Wait for a game. Oh, who was that guy that said he wanted to play me? Is he still here? It was called like Re-Normies or something. Speak now or forever hold your peace. You got about 5 seconds before this match finds. Well, I guess he left. I guess he left. So yeah, that's my biggest gripe with the game, is that you just can't see anything. You just can't see anything. And then you go on the official Discord, and there are people with just such ridiculously bad takes. Such absurdly bad takes. Like, this guy thinks that you can see too much, and that ambushes should be easier, and that you should be able to see less. Like, thankfully 19 people have a brain, But it's just crazy. It doesn't matter what cause you champion. There's always some moron who will tell you that 2 + 2 = 5. I mean, come on, you obviously know it's me. Because you know that I'm streaming. And then you've hopped in to fight me. So, don't give me that horse sugar. So we're on the bad side. And it is the bad side. Because basically... we don't get Emma. But we do get Boris, so I don't know. But yeah, I think... Well, I don't know, because he gets these 2 zones, but we can actually contest Elena at the start. Whereas we get these 2 zones, and he can't really contest Fedor at the start. So maybe it's changed. It used to be that he would get here first, but he doesn't anymore, so I think that's fixed. The other issue we've got is the race cars are going to kill all our Conkers things. Which is going to be really annoying. So he'll get around the back line just from that. So we'll put this one here, actually. Fundamentalists versus historical revisionists. I call them revisionists because they're actually not impartial. They've got their own biases, so it's a bit silly. So we'll open 2 CVs, because why not?
In 3 Tagen sind wir am Rhein.
I don't know if we can get here without getting blasted by a race car. And we'll put a Conkers in here.
Der Kommandant begrüßt Sie an Bord.
Because that's a pretty good place for
An
Conkers.
dieser Position abgesessene Kampfweise.
And we'll put a supply with him, but we can delete it if we don't have the points.
Ersatzteile, Munition. Alles, was Sie brauchen.
So we don't know where he's going to attack, so it gets tough. This side can be, I mean, the chances of him getting into Paul are quite low. But it can happen. You gotta watch out for the race cars, so I would actually like to put Conkers there.
Kampfbereitschaft herstellen. Bereit machen zum Nachladen.
The problem we've got is that his tanks are like my tanks, except they've got max range. So they cost the same, but they've got max range. So, yeah. So, it's very difficult. It's very difficult all around, basically.
Der Kommandant begrüßt Sie an Bord. An
Like,
dieser
he might
Position
also do, like, a
abgesessene Kampfweise.
Commandos heli rush, at which point, not sure what we're
Neue
going to do
Befehle?
about that. One of these.
Ein guter Aufklärer ist einer, den man nicht
Rather than buy this, we could get a CV tank and then drive that into Elena, and then maybe that'll live a little bit longer. And we'll back it up with a mortar because you just need a mortar to be in that point.
An dieser Position abgesessene Kampfweise.
Because yeah, otherwise, what? It's 1 extra infantry unit actually, which maybe I'd prefer because the tank we can't use it or it will explode. So yeah, we'll get this over to there, take it to there, and then we've got 1 extra Motschus, and for all the good it's going to do us. Yeah.
Genosse Hauptmann!
So we'll put that there. And I've just noticed we don't have any AA. So maybe we won't have 1 extra Motschus, so maybe we'll get a cut. Strela 10M's good actually, because it can shoot helis as well.
Flugabwehr-Raketenkomplex bereit!
So we'll see if we can get here fast enough or if we'll just die. Yeah, we'll see. And we can afford 1 more thingy.
Treibstoff, Ersatzteile, Munition. Alles, was Sie brauchen.
So this is to spot the enemy
holen Sie das Fernglas auf.
AMXs and everything. It's kind of sad that we have to spend so many of our points on just nothing, essentially. But it is what it is. Yeah, exactly. Get there first or lose. Sausage roll or steak bake. Well, I can't eat them because they're not halal. So I prefer a Greg's cheese and onion pasty if I'm going to get anything. I don't know of any halal Greg's because I think they just make them all in one place. So yeah, I'd like to take the time to thank the generous channel joiners. Laserpig has his own biases, to tell you the truth. He still sort of failed to catch on about
Überwachen den Luftraum!
the current conflict, which I personally have absolutely no opinion about.
Unterwegs so schnell es geht.
Thank goodness.
Abgesessene Kampfweise.
Well, it's up to you. I mean, it depends. It's 2 billion Muslims. 1 billion of them are women. So, you know, do you think they're all oppressed? Maybe you do. Maybe you do. Maybe you think 1 billion women can't fend for themselves. Which I think is misogynistic.
Wir sind bereit, die Kampfweise zu wechseln. Stehe unter
What the fuck?
Ende!
Ziel zerstört.
Feind gesichtet. Hier Lux. Funküberprüfung. Kommen.
Bringen Sie uns dorthin, Genosse.
Funküberprüfung durchführen. Kommen.
Achtung. Feind im Nahbereich.
Abgesessene Kampfweise.
There we go, I've calmed down now. I was just a bit perplexed at the fact that he can snipe that down that road. But I should have known, really. I mean, I saw him lining it up, and I was like, I should be fine. But we've lost this zone, basically, and this is supposed to be our zone. And that's all there is to it.
Nebelgranaten laden.
Und noch einen leichten Sack.
And you see that we're doing a lot of missing here, a lot of missing, which is unfortunate. And you see that he's now vanished. He keeps vanishing, so we can't kill him.
Allzeit bereit.
Very sad, but it is what it is.
Feind gesichtet.
Okay, apparently he's got a minstrel over there as well, we just can't see him. And our Conkers misses. His AMX, of course, does not miss. Why would that happen? Okay, so we get him that time. That didn't drop, which is very sad. And all these guys are gonna come and kill me. So yeah, he gets in this zone, and yeah. Like I said, this is not the good side. But also, I'm just not very good at this division, to tell you the truth. So I'm not sure what happened to that guy. He's probably moved. Yeah, he moved. He's still shooting me. So now we need to try and get back in there, which is obviously not the easiest thing to do, because guess what he's going to do? He's going to put loads of ATGMs in there. And, yeah, I don't know. It's just not the div for me, really. I'd rather play some OP NATO div, rather than, oh, that was a good hit. So we gotta drive around circles here. But yes, we are losing pretty badly now. Pretty badly. I've seen this rush before. It's an interesting rush. It is working. If I'd had, like... I don't know. If I hadn't lost that Special Outclear, it wouldn't have worked, basically. So, it was my fault. Perhaps opening FOB on this div isn't the play, to tell you the truth. Do sort of get that impression. So, yeah, we'll get that over there. And we'll buy, because, yeah, we can't... I don't know what happened here, like, if his CV died or what. Because there's clearly nothing going on. And we'll get Zikrungs here. That guy, I guess we could move him up to here. Well, I don't know, we'll just leave him. So these only have MMGs, but that guy has a rocket launcher, so we do need to be a bit more careful about that guy. So we have to get this out of there now. Oh, we see the PC. I'm not sure why, but we do see it. And if helicopters were a bit better, these sort of rushes wouldn't work, but they're not. They're trash. So you're sort of stuck with it, basically. Right. So I don't think he actually has anybody here. I think we killed them all. Okay, so he's managed to get something there. So I'm going to have to sort that out now. And yeah, we see that Tarask, of course. Yes, I see it. And we'll just send this back in there now. And yeah, we need some like T-55s, but I don't know. We need some Conkers as well. Not sure what's going on here. You might still have a guy in here that we just don't know about, and then we'll lose the CV, but fortune favours the bold, I suppose. And we know there's a P4 PC in here. Okay, okay, so that's not just not going to work. Be very careful there. Right, so you stop that. And we'll get a couple igloos over here. Oh, he is +1, because we haven't secured this yet. But I think we've done alright for ourselves in terms of redeeming ourselves here. We'll go for that Milan too. Seems to know about this Aufklärer. And there's the next lot of people, so... yeah, I'm not so sure what to do. Because, yeah, this is obviously not great. And that gazelle cannon will kill this. So we need to stop smoking that and start smoking this so that we can get this CV in. And we could use an MLRS would actually work really, really, really well there. And we're going to buy a T-72 and put it here. And we are forced to send this over here, I think. So, yeah, I don't know what to say, really. This just ain't my div. It just ain't my div. I should probably stop opening FOB. I think it makes the div too weak in the early game. Yeah, but I'm losing. I just wish that you could see more in this game. I would prefer sitting back and defending if that was the case. Because I would know that I've got a chance later. But you can't, so it... So we'll buy the third cub. Oh, great. Yeah, 2 shots, 2 kills. LE mechanics in this game. But yeah, I do need some... yeah, this just needs to get the hell back. So maybe we can deal with that guy, I don't know. But yeah, we should probably stop doing that. And I shouldn't have bought helicopters because they don't do anything. So I shouldn't have made that mistake. And I know they don't do anything and I still bought them, so it was very silly of me. Right, so hopefully I can get that minstrel before it shoots me. Alright, we did. He's got a lot more stuff there, though. So now we're going to buy the artillery, because he's just in that little corner, you see. And we are going to get in here. So I need one more smoke volley. And we need some infantry, really. I can't do it without the infantry. And we don't know where the CV is, despite having this recon. Which makes me think that maybe he's in there, I don't know. Oh, he's in every building, because why wouldn't he be? Right, so... So that's 2 cubs, a Strela, and 2 Iglas. And we do get him with the final Strela there, so that was alright, I suppose. We are going to move the Iglas back, because that's obviously not helping. And we do need to hit these... So, this is the other thing. They get the Escorte PC, which is, like, pretty good. For the price, it's very good. So, it's difficult. It's difficult. So, we'll get another couple T-72s. Actually, we need some infantry. I know I already said that, but then I didn't do it. So, the advantage of the Escorte PC is that they don't have AT, but of course the commandos do. So this is now dead. And you see that even though it is 3 vet, 1 shot from a 15-pen rocket launcher immediately stuns it, because it does 300 suppression. Which is, it's just, what's the point in up-vetting your units if they immediately get stunned regardless of the veterancy? So I don't understand that change. And when I asked about it, I didn't get a reply. So... I'm sure they know what they're doing. So we do need to keep mortaring that. Oh, okay, we've run out of supply for that, so we cannot. So, yeah. It's very difficult. But it is what it is. And another thing with the way this division works is that it's all about getting the tanks into close range. And so if you have suppression work in such a way that a shot from a very cheapo rocket launcher can immediately rout any vehicle in the game because it deals 300 suppression. If you have that going on, then it is simply impossible for you to use these in their intended purpose because you can't take them anywhere. Because it doesn't matter how much you vet them. As you saw, it was 3 vet. It doesn't make a difference. It doesn't make a difference. So it's a really dumb decision, and that came in the last patch, and then they just didn't bother to fix it. He thinks it's fine. He does not see the problem. So yeah, it's very tough, and I think we've just been out-blobbed. I don't see us winning this. I can't cut the reinforcements, so all he's going to do is just keep putting people in here, and what am I supposed to do about that? So it's very tough. We'll get some supply up. And yeah, like, he gets cheap high HP infantry. It's 25 points for 8 HP. That's why NATO's stronger than Pact. It's not because Pact has bad stuff. It's because they don't have this. And this is the only way to do anything. You need cheap high HP infantry. Watch these rockets. So you see that rocket volley? We did 0 damage to that commandos. 0. It didn't take a single HP off it. So this is also a division that relies on, you guessed it, helicopters. It relies on Mi-24D spam. And if the Mi-24D isn't doing anything, then it's not doing anything. So I think this div is just a victim of circumstance. Everything it relies on is shit. Apart from the RM-70, which is pretty good actually. The RM-70 is pretty good actually. And the BMP-1 is overpriced, as has been described. So I think the div does have problems, but I think all of the problems are to do with the game, right? So I'm trying to kill this guy. I can't see him. I've got this right here. I saw him walk into that building. I can't see him. So whoever gets there first wins. And the only way to take it back is to just run infantry across the field, which we're doing here. But his infantry's more cost efficient than mine, so he can do that better. He can do that better. So it's difficult. It's very difficult. This is out of rounds. That's a big shame. And we had exceptional optics looking at that building, and we didn't see him until he fired. It's crazy. It doesn't make any sense. So it's dumb, basically. This is why everybody plays NATO. Because you either get... Most of them get there first. You tend to have a lot more forward deployed in NATO. And it's just better. So why wouldn't you? Where's that RM-70? So he's trying something over here. Some supply over there, really. So, yeah, it's... I can understand why a lot of people have stopped playing the game. I was talking to somebody earlier about this. I don't want to say who it was, but I was like, are you entering the tournament? And he was like, no, the game is bad. Why would I? And it's hard to argue against that, because it is. So yeah, we need, I don't know, more tanks, I guess. Can't see anything. But yes, his turret is stuck, so he can't actually shoot. And yet, you see, they're all still live. They're all just sat in there getting repaired. It's crazy. Right, so we managed to get in. And now we will stop the +2 tick. And now we actually need to try and win the game. So we did it, Reddit, except we've accomplished nothing. And you know, look at the cost we had to pay to accomplish nothing. So you see that my tank has a bit more armor, but his has more range. But when he's closing the range like that to shoot me, his range does not matter. But when he's 2v1ing me, I am going to lose that fight. So I am behind this. And yet, you see? Same thing. Same thing. Shoots me once. It doesn't matter that I've got 10 million armor. He's got me. He's got me. Nothing I can do about it. See, you can't use these brawl attacks to brawl. Because you can't do shit. So, it's very silly. It's very, very silly. So yeah, he's just gonna, like, you see him moving between the buildings, but we can't see him. We cannot see him, despite him being sat right there. This is now being counter-battery, so we do need to move that. So he's probably going to get the fob now, because he's firing from next to the fob, which wasn't very smart. And yeah, now he's attacking over here. See if we can take out that minstrel, that'd be nice. So yeah, we lost the fob, but that was just my own incompetence, really. That's not because the game is broken this. So yeah, this guy, he's been sat in there for ages, and you see how long it takes to kill infantry in buildings, but it's mainly because you can't see him. If you could see him, they die a lot faster. So we got that at least. And yeah, we're just being shot by people we can't see. BMP wants suck ass, so he can just sit there eating all this for ages. But I hope that I've illustrated to you why the game is so difficult for these packed divs. Like I said, it's not because my stuff's bad. T-72 is a pretty good tank. BMP-1's obviously shit, but apart from that. So, we need some infantry over here, so that we can march across this field. And what I'm actually going to do is buy bunkers and put it over there. But has this got his rounds yet? I'm suffering from a lack of supply. So I would like to deal with that those mortars. We'll see if it works. So I want to attack over here again. I think that's the only way. Send you over there. Send you back to the fob. Which Mott-Schutzen? That Mott-Schutzen. So you see, he's doing the same thing. That's the only way he can see anything, by doing that. So that's why he's doing it. Okay. I should have moved, I guess. That's on me. We'll buy another RM-70. And we won't shoot from next to our fob. So I need to find out where those mortars are. Right, so okay, so we know there's a lot of things in there. So where are my two RM-70s? And there's a guy in there as well. So lots of ATGMs all over the shop. It's just the same thing, but in, you know, in reverse basically. So oh yeah, so that died to, that was just my fault really. That just shouldn't have happened. Let's put this guy in there. Switch these off. Right. So eventually, my stuff will show up, and then he'll be sorry. But until such a time as that happens. So yeah, he just drives it all out because it's pre-former land, so it's probably all fine, but we'll see. So yeah, we can put our ATGMs over here. Do the same thing to him. And yeah. Okay, I'll put this as 6, put this as 5. So 6, yeah. And then, so we need to try and hit that. Because apparently he's got a guy in there. I did press smoke, but he's already used his smoke, so that did not do anything. And we need some more tanks, you guessed it. You don't want to be shooting from next to your fob. Get that guy in there. Right, so got our Mott-Schutzen here now, and now we're gonna run our infantry across an open field, because that is the only way to detect the enemy. Does not matter how much recon you have. I don't even bother bringing it, because I know it's not gonna do anything. So we know he's in that building. And we will... No, we'll just get a couple more of these. Maybe one on this side. Because, yeah, you see, as soon as he dies, he disappears. He's not moved. He's not moved. But we lose sight of him. Even though we've not moved, he's not moved. It's a very frustrating part of the game. So we know there's one there. Alright, and there's like a minstrel back there or something, I think. Well, you should probably move this. I should probably move this. So there you go. So there's a guy in there. Can't see him. Can't see anything. So, here we go. There you go. There's a guy right there. We can't see him. Right there. We can't see him. So, you know, it's just regarded, basically. It is regarded. But hey, that's life. And then there you go, minstrel in the house. 2 minstrels in the house. 1 volley, 1 kill. It's a lot more minstrels than I get my stuff, so you got to be very careful there. So we'll send this out, and we'll actually try and bomb that. So we know what. This is bizarre. It's not bizarre. It's exactly what I expected to happen. So where are my T-72s that were here? Because I could use them over here. But if I send them that way, they will die. Right, so we shot at the Roland, but did not kill it. And then, yeah, we accomplished nothing. So, it's very sad, but it is what it is. I think we can get in there. But it's just like, look, he's just sat there with his grenadier voltigeurs, and I don't know. So, we know he's got a guy in there as well. And, right, so we'll hit this. Well, actually, we need to not be stood next to the fob first. And then we'll hit that. And then we'll move again. And then this needs to move. Hit this. And then move again. So, you know, it's tough. We're doing everything we can. I think we're playing a pretty good game. It's just you can't see anything in this game. So whoever gets there first has a massive advantage. And that's what happened. So he's now 600 and whatever million points up. And this is probably going to get hit by an ATGM here that we can't see. And it's just, that's the game. So, yeah, there it is, see? So you just can't... You can't do anything, because you can't see anything. And, you know, you got to just recon heli, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter what you've got. You can't see everything. So you got to destroy every single building, right? And then they just disappear. So, you know, it's really, really, really bad gameplay. And it's been like this for 2.5 years. It's just people weren't as adept at abusing it. So you see he's got a guy in there as well. So you got to get another howitzer. And what he does is, because he's not regarded... Well, he's regarded enough to play this game, but he just moves them as soon as the artillery comes in. So you can't reliably clean them out either. So it's very difficult to do anything in this game. Very, very difficult to do anything in this game. So whoever gets there first wins. And when you're NATO, you get there first. I hope I've impressed this point upon you enough. I am trying to impress this point upon you enough, but... We'll see if it was enough. I'm not sure who killed that. So you see, you know, you've got this guy right here, but we can't see that guy. You know, he's invisible. So, and then you drive in your close range brawler tanks, and they get one-shot stunned by grenadier voltigeurs. So it's just stupid. I don't know what to say. I really wish I didn't have a successful YouTube channel for this game, because I would have stopped playing it a very long time ago. I really would have. Because it's just... There's so many problems with it, and they never seem to fix them. And, you know, there was a mod that fixed these problems. It was called the Vision mod. And we showed it to them, and they said no. So, I don't know. Just need to chill out a bit, I guess. So that went down, but you get 4 of them, so I think it was okay. I just wish I could see, you know. Just wish I could see. Where are my munitions? These guys over to there. Maybe they can get some side shots, I don't know. Has this guy run out of rounds? Oh, he just got counter battered, he's dead. Okay. So yeah, the attacker has to do so much to attack. Unless you attack right at the start, in which case nothing's there. But the defender just has to sit there, right? And he can just drive his tanks forwards and backwards. I'm surprised he doesn't have a ATGM helo here. And all he has to do is just resupply all the guys in these buildings. I shoot him, he just drops it behind the building, right? And then he just jumps back in. So you send your air, but he's got AA, right? So the only way to do it is to smoke the whole map. But it's very difficult to do that when on this map, because he's got this there, that there, that there. So you got to smoke a lot. You got to smoke a lot. And you know, so if I try and take this out, he's got a guy there. So it's difficult. I'm not as tall as Sam Hyde. And all he's got to do is just sit there. Counter battery my mortars, so I can't do the smoke. And that's the defender's lot. So yeah, attacking in this game, borderline impossible. You just got to work on the smoke. So everybody's saying, let's nerf smoke. Which is just like, okay. It's very sad. It's very sad. See, you got to move this after every volley, and right. So what we need to do is like smoke off this, but then how do we? Because he's got a guy there as well. So, and all he's doing all this time is just buying the same number of tanks as me, except he doesn't have to attack because he got there first. And so you send a recon to spot things, kills it, it's low HP. Jaeger Outclearer would live slightly longer. It's still a problem, but the point is that NATO's slightly better at dealing with this nonsense. He also gets like helicopter supply, stuff like that. So it helps him in these grindy fights. Ah, that's a shame. So that missed and it didn't fire its second missile. And yeah, he's got like 2 cards of rolling 3s or something. Unless he's moved some, which probably has, let's face it. So yeah, all he has to do is just keep putting the stuff in there, keep putting the stuff in there, keep putting the stuff in there, and he'll have a guy in this building that we can't see, despite having all this recon. So it's very, very difficult. So yeah, like he put a guy back in there, etc., etc. Yeah, I just prefer getting there first, and then I don't have to live with all this. Like, look at that. We were right in front of him with those optics, and we just couldn't see it. And then, yeah. It's just silly. It's just really piss-poor gameplay. But we're going around in circles here. Whoops. And the tracks are broken, so it's stuck anyway. But, yeah. And then, yeah, so now I've got to repair this. I don't have time for that. The smoke here is faded now, which means that the ATGM that's there can now shoot again. Which means I can't get across here anymore. Got a recon there, but he can't see him, etc., etc. So, you know, you need like 2 cards of mortars, basically. And yeah, all this time, he's counter batterying you, etc. It's just way easier for him to do what he's doing than it is for me to do what I'm doing. Attack from another angle. He's got P-Pom land there, P-Pom land there, P-Pom land there. It doesn't matter where you attack from because the blob just moves around and it's just the same thing. So you might as well stick to an angle. You might as well stick to an angle. IMO. So this is the only way to do it. Just smoke everything. But then he counter batteries you. So what are you supposed to do? This is dumb. Alright, look, he's got a guy in there. We cannot see him.
Warning.
All misses. Not surprised. Yeah, so we damaged both of them, but we killed none of them. Sadly, we did have a Strela there as well. You guys can't see anything. We'll get the igloos over, I suppose. Yeah, but I can't get in the town because the blob will rotate and he's got 80 gems in all of these buildings as well, which I can't see. It's just the same thing no matter where you go, so I might as well pick an angle and stick to it because at least I am making progress here. I know it doesn't look like it, but we're a bit further across that field than we were before. Oh, I can't shoot back. Yeah, I forgot. His tank's at range as well. Alright, that was 3 shots, 3 hits, but it does happen. He's probably just got a guy sat in there as well. And then, yeah, sooner or later he starts counter-batterying your mortars, and then you can't do anything anymore. This is why I've got more NATO games. All he's got to do is push at the start and then sit on his arse. And now he's shooting us from over there again. We do have this recon, but we cannot see him. We cannot see him. So there he is. So the only saving grace is the MLRS, but they nerfed that as well, because they were like, oh, MLRS is too strong, because it's really good at clearing out these positions. So they nerfed that as well. They made the reload time go up. So every patch attacking gets hard. It's ever easier. And then, yeah, we're losing the mortars, so... Perfect. Yep, and he outranges us, right? So you lose a few guys just trying to get in there. Get that back now. That guy's obviously very dead. Up until the CV tank. There it is. So let's see if we can get in now. We got this CV one for what it's worth. Where are you? Fob's empty, which means no more supply for the tanks, which means we can't do this anymore, which means we're going to lose again. Because these are also going to run out. So we need to prioritize resupplying that. So yeah, we can't heal up the tanks anymore. And yeah, all he's doing is he's just going to dunk 10 million infantry in there. This guy's now dead, so we can't see there anymore. The Appalachian basically can shoot across the whole breadth of the map. The breadth of the zone, sorry. And you see how long it takes to kill the infantry, even with such a great fire supremacy. And you see that he can actually shoot me in that zone from there. So I can't... And he's still in there. He's still in there. We just can't see him anymore. It's just crazy, man. I've got the recon. I've got the recon. So now he's trying something. Oh, I haven't actually been spending my points, so that was obviously on me. Right, so just get some conquers in here, because we're probably going to lose on that side now, because we do not have anything, so I've been spending our points. And yeah, all he's got to do is just flood that zone with mega range ATGMs. Yeah, it's really something. I really shouldn't have played this game. I do regret it. Whenever I get upset at the game, I mean, the game has always had this problem. Whenever I get upset at the game, it's because I'm upset at something else, and I'm taking it out of the game. It's my thought process anyway. Because yeah, I mean, this is obviously very silly, but it was very silly yesterday, and it was very silly for the last 2 years. So, so nothing's changed on that front. Yeah. So get this maybe, I don't know. They've got autocannons, so once they get in range, you're boned, basically. As you can see, they're just killing everything. Yeah, we don't have time to win anymore. 3 minutes. So yeah, the autocannons will kill this. It's probably got a CV coming in, which I can't see. I can't quit. I've got nothing better going on in my life. If I had a life, I wouldn't play this game. Honestly. And then if you get through all that, he just drops a Jaguar HE bomber on you and kills your command tank. The Cubs are out of ammo anyway. And there you go, there's still people here, we just couldn't see them. Yeah, it's really, it's not Derek's fault. I mean, you're in strike team, you know who stopped the vision changes, so I'm very surprised that you would say that. Given that you have all the information. Not that I could possibly disclose what the information is. But, yeah. This div is a good div. It's just the game mechanics actively work against it. So, to recap, you want it's a close-range brawler tanks. Close-range brawler tanks don't work because every AT in the game immediately stuns any vehicle in the game, regardless of veterancy. So you can't brawl with them because they just get immediately routed. The other problem is the helicopters don't do anything. The other problem is you don't have any high HP infantry, like most of Pact. Whereas, for example, 5e just gets these guys. The West Germans get Jäger Aufklärer, 2nd UK gets the Air Mobile Scouts. Who else? The Americans get, like, Engineer Dragon, basically. So, you don't have high HP infantry, and because you can't see anything in this game, the only way to see things is by doing what he's doing here. So he does that, but you can't do that because you don't have 10 health squads, right? So you can't do that. So, so yeah, if the problems of the game were fixed, I think 7th would be a good div. But instead what keeps happening is instead of fixing the problems of the game, they just work around them. So they don't make vision better, they just make the zones smaller. You know, they don't make vision better, they just nerf the overperforming divs. So 5e had a lot of increases in price. But they're not fixing the problem. The reason 5e is very, very good is because it's the master of getting there first, and then spending the whole game sitting on your ass with ATGMs. And it gets loads of cost-efficient units. So that's my take. I mean, if I was way better at the game, I probably still could have won. But I'm not way better at the game. I'm 95th percentile instead of 99th percentile. And I'm playing a div which doesn't suit the meta. So what I've learned today is that the div is decent. It's just the game is shit. So that's the end of it. I'm going to go watch the football. And I regret my life choices. I shouldn't have played today.